Ladies and gentlemen. Where's... Oh, that's Pumpkinhead. I was like, where's the poster? I had Pumpkinhead up instead of the poster by accident. We are down. As my mic squeaks and I readjust it. Oh, I think we're good. Okay. Mic fixed. We are down to only 32 competitors. We are at half of what we started with here in this tournament. We are losing 8 more tonight. Because that's right, we're down to so few competitors, we can do both winners and losers bracket streams in a rounds in a single stream. So this is just round 3 in general. Let me go ahead and reduce everyone's life back to normal 100%. Somebody, if you think about it, please do me the kindness. When I announce it's time for losers bracket, please remind me to crank that back up to 200%. But we have a lot going on tonight. We have all of winners round 3. We have losers round 3. Our main event for the evening is going to be Grillby versus Cinnamaroll. 2 people on very different fan-liking trajectories for this tournament. Grillby, that cheating son of a gun. Cinnamaroll, who's gotten slightly better with actual moves as the tournament has progressed. And actually, for once, we do not have a live musical performance this week. Everyone that we would have had, they're a little sketched out by the whole grung situation last week. Everyone's worried that it's going to be another sting operation. Turns out a lot of musicians have things they don't want the police finding out about. So no live musical performance this week. But we're opening strong because ever since last week, and really during last week, there's been riots. Last losers bracket was very rough. Cards on the table. Only one person could have ever won this. We lost a lot of good people in the last losers bracket, with a lot of not so great people sticking around, and the fans have not been the happiest. But even more so, the Ice Climbers have been doing quite the rioting. The Ice Climbers have been at it. They've been running wild all over the arena since the last losers bracket. And we're going to kick things right off with that. We are going to go John Rambo. We're starting with winners bracket. We're doing the 8 winners bracket matches first off. We're not going to do anything wacky here. We're starting John Rambo versus the Ice Climbers. So much happened in the last losers bracket, I kind of forgot John Rambo was in the tournament. But either way, let's see. Let's take a peek at where we're kicking off with the John Rambo interview. Here we go. We're gonna catch John Rambo backstage as he reacts to the Ice Climbers riots that have been going underway as of late. Rambo walks around the arena. Geez, where the hell are the security guards? Every 5 feet I run into some gangs of those dang Ice Climbers causing chaos. Well, Rambo, we lost a lot of our security in the grung raid, unfortunately. The grung raid? Dang. Why did I get Southern for something there? So is the staff just letting those dang Ice Climbers... Why is he going Southern? I feel like I had Sylvester Stallone for like half a second. So is staff just letting those dang Ice Climbers rampage unchecked? Are they in league with the Spiral? I guess it's technically possible, but we don't believe they're in league with the Spiral. We think they're just rioting to try and make things easier for the pair of Ice Climbers that are in the tournament. I wrote Pie there. Get over yourself. That's exactly what he's hoping for. You do not know he is there, ready to strike. There's still no reason. Let them go on a rampage. It's insane. They're wrecking the place. What's the plan to deal with them? Well, we've got more security coming in to try and help deal with it, but there's just so many of them. Yeah, I see. I suppose there's only so much they can do. I guess we'll just gotta hope none of those Ice Climbers come after me. You know what they say. The less attention I draw, the better. Well, at least I hope so. Rambo hears a scuffle and some panic yells from distance. Dude, Ultra was right. That's exactly what he's going for. He's laying low. About that, Rambo. I'm actually here to inform you that your round 3 opponents will in fact be the 2 Ice Climbers that are competing, Nana and Popo. Rambo sighs.
Oh, hell. Dang, ice climbers. That's just great. Well, can't say I didn't see it coming. I gotta face them sooner or later. May as well get it over with now.
Any thoughts you'd like to share?
Ain't not much point in talking about it. I'll just beat those darn ice climbers like I beat the rest of my opponents. When I fight, I don't hold back. I'll do what I gotta take them down.
I gave up, by the way. He just gets the generic southern voice. We're gonna pop the little image up. We're gonna get the ice climbers. Let's see what the ice climbers have to say. Specifically Popo and Nana. We're not gonna run around and interview every single ice climber that's having a riot right now. That would be absurd and dangerous. Kermit would get killed. Anyway, we're gonna immediately catch up with them backstage and their reaction to what's going on as well. Looks like more ice climbers came to support us. Yeah, but they're making this place a mess. So are you two saying you don't approve of the mass ice climber riots? They're ruining the tournament with all this chaos. Not only that, but they're making us look bad. Well, that's what's happening. Either way, your next opponent in round 3 will be John Rambo. You have any thoughts you'd like to share? I hope he likes fighting in the cold. That won't stop our ice pick from chopping him up. Ice climbers, of course, a duo of few words. I don't think we've interviewed them in like a month. They don't have a lot to say. Apparently, they do not approve of the ice climber riots. That was really the biggest takeaway from that little interaction there. Listen, I'm a paranoid man. I'm double checking that Alright, fellas, you get to see the real-time loading M.U.G.E.N back on my Steam Deck. I hit the wrong button. I wanted to recheck that the health got set to 100% instead of 200 because I'm paranoid. Oopsies! Listen, you always gotta have the technical difficulties. They don't officially. Yeah, they could be liars. That's a good point, Ultra. They could just be lying to try and keep good faith. Sorry, I immediately want to check options. Okay, we're good. Oh, sorry, I saw game speed at normal. I thought that was the difficulty. And I was about to say absolutely not. I have him as John Rambo, don't I? No, I just have him as Rambo. Okay. I can never remember. I'm losing my dang mind. There he is. There he is. There he is. And he's facing off against the ice climbers. Bam. Game said no, I refuse. Well, I hit exit by accident. That's entirely on my fault. That's really just my mistake. And we're getting right into it. So I was about to say, what is this map? Why are there dead people everywhere? But those are dead Mr. X's. This is Resident Evil 3 stage. And Rambo's immediately going in, trying to hit a bunch of roundhouse kicks. But the ice climbers are wobbling him in the corner immediately. Listen, by the way, listen. For any melee nerds, I know this isn't what wobbling is. But what am I supposed to do? I'm saying, oh, they're doing their classic ice climber maneuver, and then I just throw my hands up unaware of what that would be? At least everything, if the ice climbers doesn't, it's a combo, I'm calling it wobbling, alright? I mean, that's specifically what I'm calling wobbling when they do their funny hammer spin, because they do it a lot. But just understand, Rambo hit both of them with a power bomb at the same time. That's actually really impressive. That's like a double choke bomb, but on two, like, adults? Are they kids? Who's got the canonical age of the ice climbers? I assume they're adults, but just like short king and queen. This is a really close fight, actually. We're starting this round off strong, and they absolutely wobbled him to take round 1 here. Dude, round 3 this is when boys become men and girls become bigger girls. I didn't want to say girls become women. That felt like it was going to come off a little weird, but it's true. It's both of them. You think they're kids? You know what? I could probably powerbomb 2 kids. He pulled out a gun! We haven't seen Rambo use a gun since he fought Homura. It's still impressive for Rambo to powerbomb 2 children in the middle of a fight, but... Alright, he blitzed them. He blitzed them this round. Oh, and he dodged the super. Alright, that's huge. Rambo just immediately turned that around. We're going to sudden death here. Of course, loser here not eliminated. They just go down the loser's bracket for presumably next week's stream. I can't imagine we would have another stream that's just winner's bracket. But they're trying to zone out. They're scared. They're not even wobbling. They're just spamming the ice. They're trying to keep them at a distance. Oh, big wobble. That's a massive wobble. That's a massive wobble there from the ice climbers. But Rambo, with his own CQC maneuvers, that's doing extra damage. He's hitting both of them. According to the wiki, they are 8. Each or combined? I would believe either. Dude, we're really letting a gang of 8-year-olds tear of the tournament. They are wobbling him. I think Rambo's about to lose. I think Rambo's about to lose. They got him. They got him. Rambo just lost to 2 8-year-olds. Their ages combined aren't even allowed to vote. We did it, Popo. We won. They got him. They got him in the corner. They started wobbling. They started icing. And the Ice Climbers are victorious. Here in winner's bracket. Okay, we're good. I was like, which one of these is it? Go ahead and update our thing there. I'm a little surprised. The Ice Climbers are victorious, having defeated Rambo. Rambo will be going down to loser's bracket. We will check in with losers when they are eliminated from the tournament in loser's bracket today. We're not going to worry about the winners too much. We'll see their reaction later. Next up is a big one. Listen, winner's bracket is strong. It's very strong. Truly cursed. I genuinely don't know what the crowd reaction to the Ice Climbers as characters are in terms of the tournament. Like, I presume most people probably like Rambo more, but for all I know, the Ice Climbers got straight shooters in the chat. Maybe Frosty's a big Ice Climber. I don't know if I know he's rioting because, like, all his guys are dead besides the farmer, but maybe he also loves the Ice Climbers. I don't know. Hey, next up is a big one. Anzu Masaki versus Senator Armstrong. The woman who defeated Kiryu versus a guy who's been tearing through a bunch of animals. So let's take a peek at what they have to say. Let me go to Anzu first. We're gonna do Anzu. I must riot, but I am suppressed. You're not suppressed. You're rioting non-stop. All right, we're getting Anzu up. Go Armstrong, kill her. Okay, where we at? All right, we're just going hard to Anzu. We don't really have her reaction to beating Kiryu. Smiling confidently as she awaits her next opponent. Well, looks like it's time for another fight. I've got my eye on you, whoever you are. Don't think you can take me down without a serious battle, though. Just watch me show off these skills. She flexes playfully and does a quick practice combo on an imaginary opponent. So what you got for me, challenger? Bring it on. Anzu, your opponent in round 3 will be the extremely powerful Senator Armstrong, who uses nanomachines to enhance his body. Do you have any thoughts you'd like to share? Anzu raised an eyebrow, impressed by the news. Wow, Senator Armstrong, huh? That's definitely a tough cookie. But hey, I never back down from a challenge. I'll admit, nanomachine enhancements are scary strong, but we Anzus have heart, brains, and lightning-quick reflexes to match any tech. As long as I stay sharp, adapt fast, and rely on my instincts, I've got a good shot at taking him down. Of course, strategy is key too. Maybe exploit those nanos somehow, see if there's a weakness I can capitalize on. And most importantly, I gotta believe in myself, in my Anzu power. She gives a determined nod and cracks her knuckles. Alright, bring on Senator Armstrong. Let's show this school an Anzu spirit. Let's show this school what Anzu spirit looks like in action. Anzu's a little weird. I don't really know what she's rambling about. Someone's about to riot in a few minutes. I will withhold who I think is winning this one based on personal experiences and their powers. And maybe a certain massive weakness one of them has, mechanics-wise. Alright. So this is, we actually don't have an interview with Armstrong. I lied, we do. We do, however, before that, have footage of a conference that Senator Armstrong held immediately after defeating Riku and Kine 2 weeks ago. After yet another victory, Senator Armstrong steps onto the stage, flanked by his loyal followers from World Martial Inc. Folks, can you believe it? Another victory for the good guys. It seems like everyone wants a piece of Senator Armstrong these days, but they should all remember one thing. I am the definition of strength and determination. There's no stopping me now. On to round 3. He raises his fist in the air as the crowd cheers him on. He won't conduct insider trading, not my gamer. 2 weeks pass. Senator Armstrong, your round 3 opponent will be the Yu-Gi-Oh! Duelist Anzu Masaki. Do you have any thoughts you'd like to share? Armstrong scoffs, stepping into a dimly lit interrogation room. I don't know why he's there. Another nobody from the past. Bring it on, kid. My nanomachines will turn her cards into dust before she knows what hit her. He laughs and takes a seat across from a mirror, preparing himself mentally for the upcoming duel. This isn't just about winning a game anymore. It's about proving that my vision for America is the only way forward. That might makes right, and those who oppose me will learn that lesson the hard way. He flexes his fingers, waiting for Anzu to arrive. Senator, you have 20 minutes before the presidential debates start. You don't have time for interviews? Dude, Senator Armstrong would not show up to a presidential debate because he probably planted, like, a fucking 3 pipe bombs in the building. Senator Armstrong's flight would get delayed to the debate, and then, like, 3 assassin samurais would just so happen to show up to that debate and kill everyone in there. Where's Senator? Where's the guy? That's Scott Pilgrim. Oh, there he is. He's in the weird pixel art. 3 nanomachine bombs. Senator Armstrong versus Anzu Masaki. Here we go. This one could go either way, but I have a sneaking suspicion that there's one specific move that could turn the tide here.
Slippery little bastard.
And here we go. Anzu defeating Cooper, Blue, and Kiryu. Senator Armstrong defeating Amaterasu and Ritku and Kine.
Let's go. Are you ready? Fight.
That's quite literally the move I was thinking of. He needs to stop the butterfly. The butterfly. So here's the thing. Let's talk about Senator Armstrong for a second. His nanomachines make it so he can't be knocked back. But the downside to that is any move that does like multi-hits will hit every single frame because he isn't being knocked back. So stuff like the butterfly and the fire, while they are simple moves, they're gonna hit Senator Armstrong literally every frame. And that's his biggest weakness. Hatsune Miku was tearing through Armstrong like butter because she would just do her little spin attack and every frame would do damage to him. He is rushing her down. He's doing a lot of aggro. He's trying to fight through it. Oh, it's a big kick. All right, his next hit I think is going to end this. Big explosion. And he gets her with a punch. Senator Armstrong barely takes round 1 there. But you see what I mean, where it's a lot closer than you would probably expect because of how his nanomachines function. Anzu may actually have the counter here to his little shenanigans, to his gimmick. Massive kick to Anzu. I also think Mirror Force might instantly kill him if she busts it out. But I think that's a level 3 super, so it's a matter of if she can live long enough to even get it. Him just running it and kicking is doing so much to her. Oh, she wasted a super. He interrupted her super because she doesn't have knockback. I think he's about to win it. I think he's played round 2 very smart. I think it's over. She's fighting as best she can. If she can zone him out, she still has a chance. Nope, it's over. This tournament is so, he has immunity where he can get hit. That's so fucking pog. This tournament is so cursed. He's not immune to hits. He's immune to knockback. So you can't stun him. But again, if you have a multi-hit, all of them like will hit and melt him away. But he wasn't immune. He takes damage. Oh, he's immune when he does his super? Yeah, well that's his fucking super, bro. What are you expecting? Some people have better supers than others. He's one of them. Another win for the good guys. Listen, sometimes you just gotta play better, you know? Sometimes you just get good, bro. Make your nanomachines work. Ice Climbers versus Senator Armstrong is gonna be coming up in winner's bracket next stream, and that's kind of fucking crazy. Anyway, Anzu's going to loser's bracket where she can inevitably just eliminate Kiryu. So, I hope Ultra's ready for that one. And I hope you're all ready for a little Pokemon battle. Because we've got the 2 Pokemon coming up next. We have Wilhelm the Cubone from Pokemon Mystery Dungeon versus Missingno. And, Cubone didn't have much to say after beating Marcus. He kind of just celebrated. He said, woohoo, now that was a battle. We don't really got to go over that one in detail. But it's been 2 weeks since then. It's time to see what Wilhelm has to say about his match against Missingno. Or, Wilhelm, your opponent in round 3 will be another Pokemon. Kind of. You'll be facing off against the glitch Pokemon Missingno. You have any thoughts you'd like to share? Resident Sleeper. Hearing the news, Wilhelm suddenly becomes more serious and intense. Or what? I fought against some weird Pokemon before, but a glitch? A missing number? What could that even be? Wilhelm grabs his bone and starts to swing it a few times to warm up. Huh, whatever the case, I'll defeat it. Just you wait and see, Wilhelm says, filled with determination. Is it bad that I didn't realize Cubone was in the tournament? Not really, because, again, it's been, like, 3 weeks in real life since the last winner's bracket. So, like, I feel like if you're going to forget anyone, it would be the people that are currently in winners. Cubone has defeated Marcus Damon and... who else did Cubone beat? I actually need to check this. Who did Cubone beat? Cubone beat Marcus Damon and Cinnamaroll. And Cubone will now be facing Missingno. So please give me a moment to prepare my lungs for this one. Oh my god. What? Bro, I went to take a drink. This is not a bit. I went to take a drink. And, like, my drink shot everywhere. This isn't fair. He hacked the game. Thankfully, there will be an ad break soon, so I can, like, fix this. Missingno hacked my drink. Anyway. Here we go. Missingno defeated the Shocker. Here's some footage of him after he beat the Shocker. Missingno steps off the stage, his usual cocky attitude on full display. His sprite is twitching slightly more than usual, but he seems oblivious to the problem.
I told you he wouldn't be a match. I can't lose to a weakling like that. I'm gonna win this whole tournament. Just you watch.
2 weeks pass. Missingno, your opponent in round 3 will be another Pokemon. We'll own the Cubone. You have any thoughts you'd like to share? Missingno laughs. His sprite glitches even more.
Oh, so I'm against another fake mon, huh? How pathetic. You'll be even easier than the Shocker. I can't believe how easy it's been so far. My only problem is trying not to end it too quickly.
It's getting more obvious that Missingno's programming is more glitched now. Missingno, Cubone's a real Pokemon. He's even from Generation 1. You should know this. Missingno waves his glitchy hand dismissively.
I don't care what generation he's from. I still haven't seen him in the Pokédex or in the games. So as far as I'm concerned, he's fake.
Missingno's sprite suddenly glitches with a large horizontal black stripe over it, but returns to its usual slightly twitching state within a second. Missingno doesn't seem to notice the glitch. Alright. Hey, Missingno, take care out there. Missingno scoffs, obviously not caring about the warning.
Don't worry about me. I'm a champion in the making. I can't lose.
Missingno walks away, his usually glitchy sprite now glitching with more and more horizontal stripes. And with that, we're heading in. Wilhelm versus Missingno. Actually, the ad break's about to start, so I'm gonna take this moment to let the ad start, because I gotta clean up the spilled drink. So we'll be back in just a couple minutes. Be right back after these messages. Okay, and we are back. We are ready to kick things off here. Missingno versus Wilhelm the Cubone. There he is. We ready to hop on in. The Pokemon battle. One Pokemon goes to losers. One Pokemon stays the winners. Missingno's probably winning this. We're in the glitched Monika room. And he's immediately rushing Cubone down. Oh, that did big damage to Missingno, though. That might be the one advantage Cubone has here, is he appears to be doing great damage to Missingno. Missingno's not doing light damage, though. This is not like a Glover fight where he takes no damage and does a ton. Missingno has great combo potential, and I think that's going to be his best shot against Cubone here. Cubone has good range and good damage, and he's able... you can tell by Missingno's health bar, Cubone's getting the occasional close-range strike in when Missingno tries to do his combos. But it seems like Missingno is getting way more of them off than not. Kirby64 has hitboxes. And Missingno... It's so messed up that I don't know if you're talking about Cubone or Missingno. I hope you enjoyed that live musical performance by Missingno. As we head into round 2 here. Oh! I've never seen... seizure warning? What was... wait, anyone know who that was? Does anyone know who we just got jump scared by? I think I would rage if I was playing against this in a... I think I would rage if I was playing against it in a real fighting game. I would mold so hard. Bro, come on, where's the hitboxes? This isn't fair. I still don't know if you're talking about Cubone or Missingno. Who did we just get jump scared by? Who was that? Why did we just get analog horrored by a random guy? Hi there again, yet again, the writer of Front End wishes to dissociate myself from the rest of the program. See ya, but in one of my own, and then I can't read the rest of it. It looked like someone from the 80s. It definitely did look like someone from the 80s. I think I definitely agree with that. Anyway, Missingno pretty easily defeats Cubone. Listen, we're inching our way closer to the Missingno versus Rabbid winners finals. Every round is just one step closer to our inevitable conclusion. Anyway, moving on. Next match, we have... this is a big one for Kimmy. Lelouch versus Metal Gear Rex. Metal Gear Rex, of course, we don't have an interview with. It's a giant machine able of launching nukes. What is there to say, you know? However, Lelouch, it's kind of a mech battle. We got Lelouch versus Metal Gear Rex. From my limited understanding of Code Geass, the show, Code Geass is a giant robot. So let's see what Lelouch had to say after his victories. We're interviewing now, but he had some victories. Come on, Lelouch. Lots to hit. Get him. Lelouch did defeat Beautiful Joe, who was the winner of the qualifier, as well as defeating Cirno, who would go on to eliminate Hatsune Miku. So let's see what he has to say. 2 more victories under my belt. I anticipated victory over Beautiful Joe, but Cirno proved to be more formidable than expected. Adaptability is key. She relied heavily on her elemental abilities, which allowed me to exploit her predictability. It seems that the strategies I've honed in the real world also translate well in the combat situations. With each battle, I grow stronger and closer to achieving my ultimate goal of bringing down the Britannian Empire. As for my message to the remaining opponents, they would be wise to accept their defeat gracefully. For I am relentless in my pursuit of justice. Lelouch, your opponent for round 3 will be Metal Gear Rex, the ultimate weapon. You have any thoughts you'd like to share? Metal Gear Rex, an adversary capable of wreaking unprecedented destruction. This is not a battle I can approach with simple strategies. It requires an innovative and calculated approach. Firstly, I must analyze its strengths and weaknesses. Secondly, I need to exploit its vulnerabilities and counter its attacks. Thirdly, and most importantly, I must demonstrate that even the most powerful weapons cannot stand against the will of the people and the power of true justice. To my opponent, Metal Gear Rex, prepare to experience the wrath of a man whose ambitions far surpass mere power struggles. Prepare to be overcome by the inevitability of change. Listen, on the one hand, Lelouch and Senator Armstrong kind of have the same gimmick. On the other hand, telling Metal Gear Rex to prepare for the inevitability of change is kind of a fucking banger-ass line. He is predicting the 3 rounds. I kind of like how that implies he knows he's losing one of the rounds, because it wouldn't go to 3 otherwise. Alright, where the homeboy Lelouch at? Well, there's Metal Gear Rex. We can just click him. And then Lelouch should be right there. Alright. Big robot versus guy with big robot, but his own weapons as well. And Lelouch could give him his own advantage. He just has his own weapons he can use. He's gonna have far more maneuverability than Metal Gear Rex has. But does he have the firepower? Probably. Okay, maybe not. Maybe at the end of the day, Lelouch is still just a guy. Wait, no, never mind. He's doing more damage. Lelouch do be shooting the missiles and machine guns at him, though. Listen, I think outside M.U.G.E.N, this probably, like, kills any normal guy. Just getting blitzed by missiles and bullets like that. Oh, dude, his basic weapons are tearing through Metal Gear Rex here. Actually, this might be, like, an easy win. He actually just might... Oh, he's picking him up! Oh, Lelouch was able to break free. Never mind, he didn't. Oh! Okay, that was weird. I think Metal Gear still had him in his grip, and that's why his health started shooting down. But Lelouch was able to throw a bunch of grenades while Metal Gear Rex had him pinned down. He has to read his opponent. Sometimes you sacrifice a pawn for the king. Listen. I think Lelouch has been mind controlling his opponents to throw the fight. You can't mind control Metal Gear Rex. It's an unmanned machine. Maybe you're implying that's why Metal Gear Rex is going to win here, but who knows? It's still winning. Kimmy, are you saying it doesn't matter how they win? It just... Kimmy, on the record, are you saying it doesn't matter how they win, it just matters that they win? I thought he was going for a big stomp there. He's going for a big kick. Okay, big stomp combo? Oh my god, he's stomp looping. But now, if the prophecy is true, Lelouch has analyzed the stomp combo and will not fall for it again. Who is throwing up Japanese symbols? What is happening? What is... Why are we getting a bunch of analog horror right now? Dude, Metal Gear Rex needs to melee him. That's the weirdest thing. I think Metal Gear Rex would win a melee fight against Lelouch because we just watched him do it. I don't know. Well, I guess if he keeps missile spamming. But if I remember correctly, he only has a limited number of missiles. And I think he may have used all of them. This could be big, though. This could be big. Oh, that was huge. That was a huge amount of damage. He's rushing in. Oh, he dodged. Call that quick Metal Gear teleportation. He's calling in the Geos! No! Metal Gear Rex stopped it. Metal Gear Rex interrupted his summoning of the Geos. Is that gonna be enough? He's stomp looping. He's stomp looping. Lelouch didn't learn. He grabbed him. Wait, but he used the grenades to fight him off. He did it. He threw a grenade. He placed an explosive on top of Metal Gear Rex when he grabbed him and blew him up. Lelouch barely wins. He was jumping in joy. Everything goes according to Keikaku. He's a machine. That was well played by Lelouch there. He really did. The mind control didn't work. He really did scout his opponent, and when he got grabbed, he placed the bombs on top of Metal Gear Rex to blow him up afterwards. An incredible play by Lelouch there. I was panicking, but we pulled through. Lelouch victorious and moving on in winner's bracket. Next up, we have a very exciting match. This could have been the dream match. This could have been Peter Griffin versus Homer Simpson. But instead, we now have Homer Simpson versus Monokuma. And we'll hear from Homer Simpson. We did not interview Homer Simpson last time because we thought he was going to get jobbed out by Ben. Actually, probably the upset of the tournament when he defeated Ben 10. of course, you know, Homer Simpson, he won Brant Steel. He's one of the few people to be here for a reason. He earned his way here. So, we shouldn't underestimate him. Let's hear what Homer has to say. After defeating Ben 10 and hearing about Peter's elimination. Oh, well, that's certainly a twist. I was looking forward to facing off against Peter, but I guess fate had other plans. He pats his belly. No time to dwell on the past now. I still got a tournament to win. Bring it on, Monokuma. And then I look over and see chat and just see, come on, Monokuma, execute him. So you're feeling confident going to your match against Monokuma? He grins confidently. You bet. Monokuma may be a tough nut to crack, but I've tackled my fair share of challenges. He pats his beer belly. And let's just say I have a secret weapon you won't see coming. I'll show that bear who's the real boss in this tournament. And we can probably just scoot on over to Monokuma right here underneath. Make him pay for busting my bracket. Oh yeah, Monokuma's response to defeating Peter Griffin and immediately getting a chorus of boos. So the crowd wanted to see Griffin and Homer Simpson go head-to-head? Such weaklings. They can boo and heckle all they want, but the fact remains that I stand victorious against all of their pathetic heroes. It's despair-inducing, isn't it? The crowd always wants the hero to win and the villain to fail, but here I am, the super-duper high school level villain, bringing the despair to them both. They should feel honored just by my presence. Why did my dumbass go, yeah, this is Winnie the Pooh who's being interviewed and not Homer? It's because it's a better Winnie the Pooh voice than it is a Homer Simpson voice. 2 weeks pass, both Peter Griffin and Hatsune Miku are fully eliminated from the tournament, causing the crowd to become even more discontent. Fan favorites like Mothra, Toka, Ippo, and Pumpkinhead all fall as well. Meanwhile, ice climbers have begun rioting all throughout the arena, attacking audience members and competitors alike. Despair is at an all-time high. The despair is so thick you could cut it with a dagger. The crowd's anger is palpable. The heroes are gone and all that's left is their own despair. And that rioting, it's delicious. Let them destroy themselves. Let them turn on each other. The super duper high school level despair is just within my reach. Monokuma, your opponent in round 3 will none other than Homer Simpson. You have any thoughts you'd like to share? Round 3 against Homer Simpson. This clown's all hype and no bite. He might be a household name, but he's no match for me. I'll send him into a spiral of despair before he can even say, don't. It's gonna be a slaughter. And with that, it's time for Monokuma and Homer Simpson. Is Monokuma going to defeat both members of that potential dream match? Is there a dream match on the line here? All hype and no bite is a great line. Listen. Monokuma might be the best promo in the biz. I hate to say it, I truly do, for a variety of reasons. But Monokuma, it kind of has the promo segments fucking down. It helps that he's also one of the few voices I can do, because I just have a voice from him already. Is there a dream match on the line in this one? No, the winner of this faces off against either Palico or Kim Pine. So there's, I don't know if there's a dream match in there. Maybe some of you have a dream match between one of these two and either Kim Pine or Palico. Oh my god, they're fighting in the Windows 90 whatever background. I guess it's just the Windows background, but in real life. Very analog horror episode. Now, Homer Simpson did say he had a secret weapon for Monokuma. Let's see if A, that's true, B, if he gets to use it. Monokuma is obliterating him. Oh my god. Oh my god. He's going for the flawless victory. He got it. He just flawlessed him. He's still going. He's attacking him after the bell. The despair. Holy crap. The despair has made him stronger. Look at that dodge! An uppercut! He's become too... Please stop praying for Monokuma. He's become too powerful. I thought he was gonna keep perfectly done. He's just... Homer had a Kamehameha. That was his secret weapon. And it didn't work at all. Truly the loser side is where it's all at. Yeah, we're kind of... Listen, I respect that the winner's bracket is mostly villains to just set up a heel versus face ground foul. Obliterated. Slaughtered. I genuinely... I was not ready for Nelson. I was not ready for Nelson to come laugh at him. That really caught me off guard. I don't think we have ever seen a more one-sided fight than that. Holy crap. That was almost a true flawless. That is insane. Dude, remember when Monokuma was a funny gimmick about doing the execution? That is an insane emote. What is that? Spirit eel? What? I cannot wait for that interview. Dude, that Monokuma promo is gonna go so fucking hard, bro. Anyway, it's time for Palico versus Kim Pine. This is not the end of winner's bracket. We have 2 more, I think, after this. Palico versus Kim Pine. Kim defeated Ryuji and Kung Fu Man to get here. Anyway, let's see how Kim is doing as she makes her way to the ring right now. Kim is practically buzzing with confidence as she steps into the ring for the 3rd round. A cocky grin spreads across her face. Bring it on, whoever I'm facing. They won't have a chance. I'll knock them out in seconds. Kermit approaches with his microphone. Kim, you're about to face off against the Palico. You have any thoughts you'd like to share? Kim smirks smugly as she gets into her fighting stance. Thoughts? Yeah, I've got thoughts, alright. It's this. That Palico's going down. Hard. This'll be a piece of cake. I've taken on tougher opponents than a Palico. Bold claim to say that about Palico. But let's see what Palico had to say. We actually have this impromptu interview after the Grillby match where Ashley interfered and tried to trap him in a pocket dimension, but he won nonetheless. Oh, wow. That was intense. To think that Ashley would stoop so low as to interfere in the match like that. But I'm no pushover, nya. I overcame their pocket dimension trap and even managed to win against Grillby despite their cheating, all thanks to my nimble footwork and sharp claws. And your Monster Hunter weapons. Ah, yes, I can't forget about my Monster Hunter weapons. They sure did come in handy during that match, Meowster. With my trusty weapons and my Monster Hunter skills, there's not a challenge I can't handle. 2 weeks pass. Palico, your next opponent in round 3 is going to be Kim Pine. Do you have any thoughts you'd like to share? Well, I've heard that Kim Pine's a tough opponent, but so am I. She may be skilled and experienced, but I've got my own Monster Hunter techniques, nya. I'll make sure to dodge and weave like a pro and counter her attacks with precision and style. Plus, I can't but wonder if she'll pull any of those classic guitar moves on me. Kim's the drummer, actually? Ah, you're right, Meowster. My mistake. I get excited before a match, nya. Kim Pine, the drummer with a mean streak. I'll have to watch out for those drumstick attacks to the head. It's actually true. That one's actually, like, legit, like, watch the hell out. Because she will beat you to death with drumsticks. Kim Pine and Palico. Palico, I think, definitely, like, a top seed to potentially win the whole thing. Especially after having beat Grillby. Kim, I'm gonna keep it real. Kim's been doing a lot better than I expected her to, and I'm very proud of her. I kind of have like a mild bias of I kind of want Kim to win this. Just because I think that would be a really surprising but still interesting person to still be in winner's bracket. But that's me personally. I got nothing against Palico. Palico is like, we might need him in winner's bracket to keep it from going to complete shit, personally. I think like this we really just need the stronger of the two to come out on top here, and it's looking right now like that's gonna be Palico. But Kim's being very agile. She's dodging a lot of attacks here. She's been able to interrupt a couple of combos. He hasn't hit her with a big wombo combo yet, but she hasn't done too much damage to him herself. Here's those drumsticks, and as you can see, Palico was actually prepared for that drumstick attack, blocking all of it, and he's getting a big combo off now. Well, not big enough though. Kim playing this a little carefully, walks right into the lance attacks. 3-hit combo. Call that the turkey dinner. Alright, that was great spacing on the bomb by Palico. Palico's definitely taken this round. He's even powered himself up. He's got her stunned. He's prepping himself, probably for round 2. Alright, that was a bit of a waste of a large barrel bomb. But he does take round 1. We are heading into round 2 of Palico versus Kim Pine. It's looking real good for Palico here. Oh, there's knives. I completely forgot to check if I was desynced, but no one said anything, so I guess for once we're shockingly good at the start of the stream. Dude, Palico is just chucking those barrel bombs out left and right, but you know what? It's working for him. Barrel bomb spam and hammer swing to break blocks are kind of just working perfectly for him at the moment. Big combo. I think it's over for Kim. I think she's already taken too much damage this round. She can't approach him. She doesn't have enough range, and he just immediately hammers her anytime she gets a little too close. Look at that. Look at that block breaking. She cannot guard this at all. This is an easy Palico win. He simply had the counter move for Kim Pine here. He hasn't even had to do anything too crazy. Just the spamming barrel bombs and hammers enough. Now, his spacing on the bombs has been perfect. I can't believe some of these are hitting. I think it's over with the hammer here. Yep, there we go. Palico takes it. Moves on in winner's bracket. Palico versus Monokuma is an insane matchup. Actual maybe Monokuma's biggest challenge. And from there, we are going to go to Monika versus the Rabbid. Kimmy, what's your opinion on upcoming Rabbid versus Monika fight? We're gonna hear from the Rabbid first. This is one where I particularly want to hear what Kimmy thinks. Monokuma doesn't have much range. He does have the salmon that he throws, so that's at least something. But he attacks fast enough that maybe it won't matter. Rabbid defeats Mothra, incredibly powerful mech suit. The crowd erupts into boos, and Rabbid doesn't care. He ignores the crowd, and he's very happy to win again. 2 weeks pass. Rabbid, your round 3 opponent's going to be none other than Monika from Doki Doki Literature Club, who's also the last member of the Spiral, still in winner's bracket. What are your thoughts? Rabbid looks very confident. He has heard of Monika and the things she does in that game. He was ready to fight her. I will absolutely destroy her. Of course, we have the translator on for Rabbid. Do you have any concerns that her reality and electronic manipulation abilities could interfere with your mech suit? Yeah, they definitely will. I may be able to fight her without the suit in it for this. Rabbid was more than ready to fight Monika, no matter what she throws at him. That's very bold. I actually kind of respect the bravery of the Rabbid there. Saying that, yeah, I just know for a fact Monika is going to, distort my mech suit, and I might have to fight without it. Kimmy, rooting for Rabbids, wants the Spiral taken down. Here's my personal analysis breakdown. I think Rabbid is getting cooked by Monika, personally. And here's the reason why. I think the way Monika's fight is, and we'll talk about this more if Monika ever gets bumped down to loser's bracket, because in loser's bracket we might have to have a special rule for Monika regarding the health increase. Because there's a fine point of contact that you have to hit to do damage to Monika, the AI of characters don't always fully understand this. Some of them do, some of them don't. So the wider AoE of your effects makes you a better competitor against Monika. Rabbid doesn't have that. Rabbid is just melee that swings wildly. And that may not be good enough for this. But he also hits like a truck and has 1,000,000 health. But that's how it goes. Let's see. Anyway, of course, in the last winner's bracket, Monika defeated Pumpkinhead. Pumpkinhead had struggled to keep up with the realities. Juice Man even tried to help. All to no avail. Let's see how Monika reacted after her victory against Pumpkinhead 2 weeks ago. As the match ends, Monika stands triumphant over Pumpkinhead, her chest heaving with heavy breaths. She glances around, sensing the shock and awe from the audience. A smirk plays on her lips as she sees the defeated look in Pumpkinhead's eyes. Well, well, looks like I've proven myself yet again, she says with a laugh. She walks over to Kermit, who is interviewing other contestants nearby. So, Kermit, she begins, leaning in close to him, how did you enjoy the show? Her eyes twinkle mischievously as she awaits for his response. Pretty crazy fight. I personally wish it wouldn't have been so one-sided, but that's how it goes. Monika nods in agreement, her lips curling into a playful smile. Yes, it was quite intense. But hey, somebody had to win, right? She leans in even closer to Kermit, her breath tickling his ear. But don't worry, I'll make sure to give you a more entertaining performance in the next round. Her hand grazes Kermit's thigh, sending a jolt of electricity through him. After all, we wouldn't want you to get bored now, would we? Kermit screams and runs away. 2 weeks pass, and Monika watches as every one of her fellow members of the Spiral gets bumped into a loser's bracket, including their leader Sadako, leaving only Monika in winner's bracket. On top of that, the Moon and Sasquatch are both fully eliminated from the tournament, and finally, to make matters worse for the Spiral, Grillby denounces his allegiance with them. I think that man has a wife, Monika. Dude, didn't Miss Piggy break up with him a couple years ago? How did that... They get back together or something? Monika watches with amusement. Also, Monika probably doesn't care. That probably would make her serve Kermit bacon, you know? Monika watches with amusement as her fellow members of the Spiral falter, leaving her as the sole survivor in the winner's bracket. She chuckles softly, stroking her chin thoughtfully. Interesting developments indeed, she muses. It seems the tables have turned quite dramatically. Her eyes flash with determination as she thinks about Grillby's betrayal. We'll deal with him soon enough, she mutters under her breath, turning her attention back to the remaining competitors. She narrows her eyes, sizing up her potential opponents for the next round. But first, I need to ensure my victory. No more underestimating my opponents. From now on, it's all business. Monika, your opponent in round 3 will be the Rabbid, piloting a mech suit, which has made them a formidable force in the tournament, to the point of some people believing it to be outright unfair. Any thoughts? Monika raises an eyebrow, intrigued by her upcoming opponent. Well, Juice Man, I must admit I've heard quite a bit about the Rabbid and their mech suit. They certainly are a force to be reckoned with. She leans in close to the camera, her voice dropping to a low and seductive tone. But you know what they say. Size doesn't matter. I plan on showing the Rabbid just how wrong they are about their unfair advantage. Her fingers dance across the keyboard once more, and suddenly the screen switches to a clip of her practicing against a life-size target of the Rabbid's mech suit. I've been preparing for this moment for weeks, Juice Man. Nothing will stand in my way, not even the Rabbid and their overpowered mech suit. And we're ready to dive in. We're ready to skadoosh into this. We're gonna... I'm like really worried an ad break is gonna interfere with this one, but I think we're gonna let it ride. I think we're gonna just see. Mostly because I think there's a real chance this fight comes to a standstill for a little bit. But let's give it a chance. Because if the middle gets interrupted, there's a good chance it doesn't matter much. Where the hell is Monika? We gotta use our big brain. There she is. Big fight feel. Only one winner's bracket match after this. Here comes the ad break. No, you know what? You know what? Let's see. Well, maybe if I'll snooze it if this fight's looking good. If this fight's looking like it's gonna be a little bit of a drag, I'll let the ad break play. And we'll just keep going. They're fighting on an airplane. Big punch. That did not do as much damage as you would normally expect from the Rabbid. But you know what? Monika's not doing a whole lot. She is doing her spin move right out of the gate. He's actually doing more damage to her than I would have expected. But she is trying to whittle him down. He does have to take out all of the little chibis here. Wait, Rabbid might... I think Rabbid understands the fight. Hold on. Rabbid, I think, understands the fight. And he is rushing in. I think we are going to let the ad break... no, you know what? We're going to snooze this one. This one's becoming like an actual fight. Rabbid understands the assignment. And he's taking the chibis out quick. Hold up, Rabbid might actually beat Monika here. She's doing the best she can. But this mech suit is making him very defensive. Oh, a noose got... I was like, why did he go flying in the air? She got him with a noose. Alright, we're making it through phase 3. We don't see this too often. This could be tricky for Rabbid. He can't see his own health bar. I don't think it matters. He is attacking the correct thing here. He's going right after the EXE file. The Rabbid's somehow the smartest person to fight Monika so far. But it could still go either way. He could still die. We have no idea whose health is going to go down first here. We're running in blind here. Monika does have one penalty, by the way. 2 more penalties and she's gone. I think the noose got him again. I feel like Rabbid's taking a lot of hits here. I feel like this could go either way at any moment. And it actually wasn't that close to death. Rabbid takes round 1 against Monika. Are the Rabbids going to kick the last member of the Spiral out of winner's bracket? Is this how it all goes down? She needs to, like, I feel like the Sayori attack does the most. There are no gods here, only Kimmy. I'm realizing now the Rabbid is, like, blocking a lot of these attacks and is doing a great job. What is happening? Sayori was setting something up. Oh, it was the noose, but Rabbid popped a super to avoid it. Sayori warning incoming. Oh, okay, that's the warning the noose is coming. Dude, he's obliterating her. She may not even get to stage 3 on this one. No, she's going to stage 3 now. He could read her randomness. My god, he had the random read on her. Dude, Rabbid tore this one up. The Rabbid suit really is busted broken. Holy shit. The Rabbids have beaten Monika. It's part that he's fucking using his damage so he can hit her consistently enough. That's true. That's like... I was thinking that internally. I was like, there's a good chance he's kind of just like... gonna swing. Well, see, he turned towards the EXE thing several times. Like, yes, some of those are blind hits. I really feel like he had, like, a general idea of, like, what he was supposed to do, which is weird. Like I said, some of the AIs do actually understand the Monika fight. Just not a ton of them. Get meta checked, Monika. We have the last matchup of winner's bracket coming in. We're going to do the interviews while we wait for the ad break to pop up again. We have the Green Lantern versus Petey Piranha. And we're going to hear from Petey Piranha first. He was aiming for that for sure. I wouldn't want to be the poor sap who has to interview her. Dude, and what's crazy is she's like the rare one where like I actually don't know if it's going to be Kermit or Juice Man that interviews her. Because she keeps dragging Kermit into it. Anyway. We have some special footage here. Some footage from after Petey Piranha defeated Maka Albarn 2 weeks ago. Let's see. Something went down, apparently, after that fight. So let's see what happened. That's the wrong one. Dunks is crunching. As Petey Piranha celebrates his victory over Maka Albarn, he doesn't notice a dark figure lurking in the shadows. Suddenly, the figure leaps out, revealing itself to be the mysterious anti-hero. Petey is taken aback by the unexpected challenge, but he quickly recovers and growls menacingly. Who are you? Another one trying to take me down? Well, good luck with that. He charges towards Anti-Hero, ready for an intense showdown. The Anti-Hero disappears back into the shadows. Petey Piranha stops short, looking around cautiously. He shakes his head, unsure of what just happened. After a moment, he relaxes and starts laughing, finding the whole situation amusing. Well, that was strange. Guess my next opponent will be someone else. No matter who it is, they're going to taste my wrath. With renewed vigor, he continues searching for his next challengers, eager to prove himself as the ultimate competitor in the M.U.G.E.N 64 tournament. 2 weeks pass. Petey Piranha, your opponent round 3 will be Green Lantern. You have any thoughts you'd like to share? Petey Piranha's eyes widen in surprise when he hears his opponent will be Green Lantern. He scratches his head, trying to figure out who this Green Lantern is. Eventually, he shrugs it off and grins confidently. Another challenger, huh? Well, let's see what you've got, Green Lantern. I'll turn you into a tasty treat before you can even say ring power. He flexes his muscles and lets out a threatening growl, ready for another intense matchup for the tournament. Ad in 30? Yeah, after the Petey interview ends, we're going to ad time. And do you have any idea who the supposed anti-hero from before could be? Petey Piranha shakes his head, still unsure of who the anti-hero is. He chuckles and waves it off. Oh, that guy? Who knows? They seem pretty fast and mysterious. Maybe they'll show themselves again later. Anyway, I've got bigger fish to fry right now, like beating Green Lantern and becoming the champion of this tournament. He continues searching for Green Lantern, determined to prove his dominance once again. And we're going to go ahead and go to the ad break. We will be right back with a Green Lantern interview. Alright, we are back, and we are ready to speak to the Green Lantern, who defeated, Sadako, leader of the Spiral, as well as Wheelchair Guy, one of the weakest and one of the toughest opponents. As Green Lantern waits for his next opponent, he takes a moment to catch his breath and recharge his ring. He knows that each victory brings him closer to the ultimate goal, becoming the champion of M.U.G.E.N 64. I've faced some tough challenges so far, but I've always managed to overcome them thanks to my training and the power of the Green Lantern Corps. He looks at Juiceman, his eyes full of determination. This tournament isn't just about proving myself against other fighters. It's about showing the universe that the Green Lanterns are here to protect and inspire hope. Which, you know, he did help out with the Grung raid as well. No matter who stands in my way, I won't back down. I'll keep pushing forward using my abilities to their fullest potential. Well, your next opponent's going to be Petey Piranha Plant. You have any thoughts you'd like to share? Hal raises an eyebrow at the announcement of his next opponent. Petey Piranha Plant, huh? This should be interesting. I've faced all sorts of enemies in my time, but a giant talking piranha plant is a new one. However, I'm not worried. With my ring and my skills, I can adapt to any situation. He smirks. Plus, who knows, maybe I'll discover a new technique or strategy from facing someone like Petey. In any case, I'm ready for this challenge. Let's do this, Petey. I'll show you what it means to face a true hero of the Green Lantern Corps. He gives Juiceman a confident nod. And we're ready. Final match of Winner's Bracket. I gotta increase the health percentage again after this fight. That's an audible reminder to myself. We're gonna go Green Lantern versus Petey Piranha Plant. Dude, that ring do be tickling. Bro, this is also, I think, where the Rabbid and the Monika fight was. And Green Lantern is immediately rushing Petey down. He loves that rush attack. Dude, this he just starts corner fucking his opponents. It does so good. I don't think Petey gets out of this one. That did hit. Oh my god. Okay, we're in Winner's Bracket one-shot territory. Dude, this is the Winner's Bracket where everything is one side. Petey's charging up. He knows he needs his Petey mobile. He knows he needs a car to get out of this one. He's throwing a thwomp. Oh, and he interrupted the super with it. That did so much damage. Okay, but Green Lantern immediately comboed in midair to beat him. Dude, that thwomp did so much. That almost gave Green Lantern a concussion, apparently. He kind of needs to just spam thwomps. He needs to charge up and spam thwomps. I think that's like his best shot. Petey, throw a thwomp out. He's throwing it. Oh, it did a bunch of damage, but it did not slow the Green Lantern down, who's just getting Petey back in the corner. Oh, Petey has him in the corner a bit here. Magikoopa coming in to help. Petey's charging. Petey, thwomp him! Oh no, big tank. I think if my S was in this, I have a better chance throwing myself off than staying with these two on the plane. Dude, that's for sure true. You know that thwomp is taking the plane down with it. Oh, that was a great block of the rush. Petey might still be able to get this. Magikoopa, and he's bomb spamming. Hold up, hold up. Okay, Petey gets round 2. It's at least back and forth now. I just didn't want a squash match. He's still juggling him with bombs. We're going to round 3. Sometimes that's what you just see in Winner's Tournament, is each person handily taking one round before someone handily takes the 3rd round. What just happened? Okay, Green Man, I thought he, like, ate him midair. Dude, remember when original Petey Piranha was going to have the move where he could just straight up eat you? Incredible spot dodging by Petey! That was insane! That was some of the best spot dodging I've seen since the Harvest Moon Farmer. Petey, you gotta get out of that corner. He's gonna get you in that corner, Petey. A thwomp! Great combo. As Petey's now getting Green Lantern in the corner. We will never see the Petey mobile. He's sharked and he's trying to get the thwomp ready. I think another thwomp straight up wins this. I'm not even lying. The tank! I think it's over. One more hit and he's cooked and he's in the corner too. Petey's trying to fight out of it. Petey's trying to fight out of it. Magikoopa hits him. He's charging up. And then Green Lantern barely takes it. I think if Petey had taken a moment to just throw out a super, he would have won that one. Green Lantern's victorious over Petey Piranha. I think everyone I care about is at... No, I like Monokuma and Palico. I like Missingno too. Okay, never mind. I still got some people I care about in Winner's Bracket. From a biased perspective. Well, fellas, it's time to transition into Loser's Bracket, which means the life bar go up. And now, things get serious. Now, people get eliminated. those are your 8 winners bracket matches. Congratulations to Ice Climbers, Senator Armstrong, Missingno, Lelouch, Monokuma, Palico, Rabbid, and the Green Lantern for still being in winners bracket. Which means winners bracket quarterfinals is next week. I don't know where we fall in there losers bracket wise. But we have only 8 people left in winners bracket. So now, let's see here. Who's coming up on loser time? All right, we're starting off. Listen, people said losers bracket's where it's at now, and that does ring true based on the fact that people are gonna die. People are going down here, and we are gonna start things off with another. Every member of the Spiral is now in losers bracket, and we are gonna start off. So straight up, we're getting the other 2 members of the Spiral near the start because we are opening with Ashley from WarioWare versus Smile Dog. And let's see what Smile Dog has to say first. Let's start with Smile Dog. Who, by the way, Smile Dog fucking obliterated Sasquatch. Not even close. Just a real beatdown. Smile Dog smirks watching as Sasquatch is removed from the ring. That fight was a lot easier than I expected. 1 week passes. Smile Dog, your opponent in round 3 loser bracket will be another member of the Spiral, Ashley from WarioWare. You have any thoughts you'd like to share? Smile Dog looks at the image of Ashley and grunts. A small human. Easy pickings. Well, she's also a witch with many powerful spells. A witch, you say? I wonder how she'll do when I bring her nightmares to life. Smile Dog smirks. As he do. That is what Smile Dog be doing. Very simple. Smile Dog is a man of few words. He lets his action speak for himself. I gotta pull up Ashley. The webpage is glitched. I gotta get to the Ashley interview. I don't think I have a prediction on this one. I think this one could genuinely go either way. I kind of feel like Smile Dog benefits from the increased health a bit because it lets him build up his fear meter, which allows him to spread the word. Oh, where are we at? Okay, so this is of course, last time Ashley eliminated Deadpool. Deadpool offered her a handshake. She accepted. And a week later, the Moon and Sasquatch are eliminated from the tournament. This leaves only Ashley, Monika, and Sadako left in the Spiral, as well as Grillby, who betrayed their group. Ashley watches grimly as the Moon and Sasquatch are eliminated, unable to hide her frustration. Their losses mean the last standing members of the Spiral are now fewer in number, and include a traitorous Grillby. Still, she refuses to give up hope. If anything, this situation only strengthens their resolve to prove themselves and maintain control over their territory. As she makes her way backstage, she catches sight of Monika and Sadako, fellow surviving members of the Spiral. Without a word, they exchange knowing glances, understanding that the stakes have never been higher, especially now that Monika's lost. The 3 of them retreat to separate corners to strategize and plan for their upcoming battles, knowing full well that the future of the Spiral hangs in the balance. Ashley, your opponent in round 3 of Loser's Bracket is the notorious and greatly feared Smile Dog, who eliminated Sasquatch with incredible ease. You have any thoughts you'd like to share? Ashley's eyes flashed with a mixture of determination and trepidation upon hearing the news about Smile Dog. She knew firsthand just how dangerous and unpredictable this creature could be. Nevertheless, she refused to back down from this challenge. Smile Dog might be terrifying, but it hasn't faced a foe like me, she confidently declares, her chin held high. My magical abilities and cunning strategies will prevail over any monster, even one as legendary as Smile Dog. With a deep breath, she steps forward, her mind racing with plans and counter strategies. Bring it on, she growls, her hands tightening into fists, eager to face this daunting adversary head on. Spooky fight? Spooky, welcome to what is it? What was it we called it in 2K21? 2K20? I think 2K20 was the last universe mode. It's a spooky match, bro. This is a certified spooky match. Two very different kinds of spooky, but I definitely wouldn't say they're not a little spooky. Anyway, 200% health. We're going to this.
Here we go.
Why was she in a Wario box? The world may never know. Dude, we're in the... I think this map is literally called Creepypasta Woods. It might be called Siren Woods. Siren Head Woods. It's like a spooky forest. This is a very fitting map. This really is a spooky map. And these two are going at it. Smile Dog is trying to build up fear, and he's doing a great job of it. Keep in mind that when he builds up fear, it heals him a little bit too. But Ashley's hitting some big combos, trying to whittle him down. It's not whittling him down a lot, but she is putting in some damage. He did fail to spread the word on that one as she does some damage to him. Nice combos. Ashley's busting out the big combos, trying to hit him with her potions. I don't think that hits. That can't. Okay, that move can't hit. Oh, that's bad. I actually think her broomstick not being able to hit Smile Dog might do her here. Because that's one of her most powerful moves. That's like one of her biggest damage dealers, and he's too short for it. My man is too stout and low to the ground. That electricity stun, pretty good though. See, she has to like catch him on a jump on that one. She has to like time that one well. Whereas he can curse her with spread the word anytime. I kind of like her strategy of very slowly lowering while shooting ice there. See, if she can spam this and throw out the, like, big Piranha plant, that's going to be your best bet. The fire's good. The fire doesn't do a ton of damage, but it's going to hit most places, and it's good combo potential, as you can tell. Alright, you do actually have to hit it, though. That one was a little bit of a whiff. Ashley's not doing so hot here in round 1. That Smile Dog is just kind of charging up and getting ready to spread the word. Exactly. It's a war of attrition. I think Smile Dog's coming out on top of this one. Now, she could turn around in the next round. She's got to start playing a little bit better. Use some supers for things other than the broomstick now that she's learned. I really do think her Piranha Plant super is like, would be a big one. See, this is... Oh! He's dumb. That actually didn't do that much. She definitely needs to not waste her super on that. The fire move is good. The fire move is a good move to use on him. See, that's a great catch in midair on that one, especially if you can combo out of it. And that's kind of going to be your best bet. Oh! She dodged it! She's learning. She's learning his curse attack. It's the first person to ever stop themselves from spreading the word. She has turned him into the doll. I don't really think that accomplishes much for her, though. Okay, I thought he, like, disappeared fully for a second. Smile Dog's trying to rush her down. He's getting a little bit desperate. That's going to drain a good chunk of his health here. Hold up, she's doing some real damage now. I still think he's probably taking this round. I think it's a little bit too far gone. He can kind of just chip away at her. But she's definitely starting to pick up the pace on the damage output. And if she can do this again for the next round, but a lot faster, I think she actually has a chance here. He's about to get it. He can just get her with like a regular hit. Yeah, he got her. He did waste spread the word on that one, on a literal one hit. So, we're going into round 2. Ashley has more super than him. If Ashley can play the way in round 2 from the start that she was playing at the end of round 1, she has a real possibility here. She doesn't immediately throw that potion down. It's a little secret mousey tool that'll help us later. Honestly, spam the roll combo. That's pretty good. I actually think Thundercloud and spamming the roll could do a lot of continuous damage to Smile Dog. See, her doing that is just giving him time to build up his super and even heal a little bit. She really needs to stop using the broomstick. Smile Dog, move on to the next round.
Stick with it. Stick with it. Stick with it. Disappointing.
She's learning that the lightning is helping a lot. Good combo hit there. Good combo hit. She is in the lead for this round so far. But obviously, loser's bracket, you got a lot of health you got to work with.
Disappointing.
Oh, okay. Now we're going to see if I was right about this. Oh, I was so right. She definitely needs to just keep using this super. This is like a lot of damage. He did immediately hit her with spread the word, which is like the same amount of damage. But we know now she has a move that can actually do a decent chunk of damage. She just needs to actually use it.
Stick with it.
She's letting him build up fear way too much. I think the spiral's in trouble. I think this... Oh! That was sick. He countered her fireball with his own. That was actually really good AI. That was a good actual move. Great fire blast hit. She's rolling in. Immediately gets hit with spread the word. Fellas, I think the spiral is not okay. I think the Spiral is in genuine danger. Big counter there. Grillby, of course, betrayed the Spiral. Will be in the main event here tonight of Losers Bracket against Cinnamaroll.
Stick with it.
This might be the longest fight we've ever had.
Disappointing.
Which is crazy because, like, round 1 was pretty one-sided for most of it. This could technically still go either way. I think she has enough health. If she starts popping off like she did at the end of the last round, like this, she could actually turn round 2 around. What's happening? Did he block it? He just blocked all of it? Alright, that's a little insane.
Hocus pocus.
That's not gonna work.
I'll take care of it.
Ashley's choking. She's too tilted by that super she used not working at all. And honestly, I kind of see it. I kind of understand. She kind of needs to just keep ground pound spamming. That's at least doing decent damage.
Hocus pocus.
She can't grab him. He learned from Grillby. And he got her. Smile Dog with the 2-0 victory against Ashley. Moves on. Holy fuck. Smile Dog moves on in Losers Bracket. Ashley is eliminated. Let's see what Ashley has to say about that. Make sure we're good. Oh, hit the wrong button. No. That was a rough one. I think I would have been upset with either person going on that one, honestly. Being eliminated. Let's see how Ashley reacts. As Smile Dog corners her, exhausted and defenseless, Ashley struggles to muster any magical power within herself. For once in her life, she's faced with defeat. Her carefully crafted strategies and skills proven useless against this elusive foe. With a heavy heart, she realizes that her time within the tournament is over. Well played, she begrudgingly admits through gritted teeth. Despite losing, she can't deny the thrill and adrenaline that came with facing such formidable opponents. Looking at the others, she sees opportunities for new friendships, and possibly alliances within the Spiral, or outside of it. There is still much to learn from those around her, and she refuses to let her failures define her journey. Well, you know what? Ashley might be walking out of the Spiral the most okay. Out of all of them, you know what? All things considered, maybe Ashley's gonna be alright. Anyway, moving on. It's Hell. We're gonna go to Hell next. It's gonna be Isaac versus Glover in the next match. Where we truly live in a society. Listen, Isaac could be the one. Isaac could be the one to free us from one of the devils of this tournament. Pumpkinhead put up a fight, but ultimately Isaac is able to overcome the odds and progresses. Let's see what Isaac has to say. That's not the right button. There it is.
Whoa, I did it! I beat Pumpkinhead. That was so scary, but also kind of fun. Thanks for helping me, Juice Man. What's our reward?
Your reward is you get to move on to round 3 of Losers Bracket, where you'll be facing off against Glover from the hit Nintendo 64 game, Glover.
Whoa, I never played that game, but it looks really cool. Maybe I should ask Mommy and Daddy to buy it for me after this tournament. And thank you again, Juice Man. You've been super helpful throughout this whole thing.
He gives Juice Man a big hug.
So how does Glover fight? Is he strong or fast or something else entirely?
He's slow but big and uses magic to give himself a ton of health and hits like a truck.
Oh, it sounds like a challenge, but I think I can beat him by using my speed and quick reflexes. Thanks for the tip, Juice Man. Now let's keep practicing and get ready for our match against Glover. We'll win and move on even further in the tournament.
Now normally, fellas, I hit the wrong button. Normally, Isaac, what do you make of Glover saying that he would make a better roguelike game than you? That's slander. Glover didn't say that. Glover doesn't talk. And normally, this is where I would move on to the match, because, as I've stated, Glover doesn't talk. However, I noticed that of the people left, there's only 3 left in the tournament who don't cut their own promos. They don't talk at all. And that's Metal Gear Rex, Harvest Moon Farmer, and Glover. Now, Metal Gear Rex, you know, he doesn't need to say anything. He's a giant fucking robot. But these other 2, you know, they've been real competitors. So we took what little bit M.U.G.E.N 64 funding we had, and we brought someone in. We brought in a mouthpiece for these 2. Ladies and gentlemen, conducting promos for the Harvest Moon Farmer and Glover for the rest of the tournament is Paul Heyman. We fade into the locker room as Heyman is pacing back and forth, giving his famous pre-match speech. Now this is your time! Your moment to step into that ring and prove that you are the greatest damn person here. Hell, I'm managing 2 competitors on this card, so I know exactly what I'm talking about. You're both 2 of the best damn fighters I could think of, so get out there and kick some ass. Heyman gives both of the competitors, the Farmer and Glover, a pat on the back as they go to make their way to the ring. Later in the night, Heyman cuts a promo about the upcoming fight between Glover and Isaac from The Binding of Isaac. Now, this fight is gonna be a rough one. We all know that Isaac, our new friend here in the ring, is a real piece of work. He's beaten opponents we never thought he could. He's been through hell and back. Literally. Paul's eyes turn red as he gets more and more hyped about his client. But my client, Glover, will beat the ever-loving tar out of him. I've been with Glover since the start, and I've seen what he's capable of. Glover will win this fight, and I will make damn sure of it. And with that, very good Dunks. Dunks chimed in on that one. It's time for Glover versus Isaac here in Loser's Bracket. I think Isaac can do it. Honest, genuine. I think Isaac's got the range to keep Glover at bay. Where the hell is Glover? That's a Grillby. Oh, there he is. He's over here. A lot of G's. So true, Dunks. So true. And they're fighting on the basketball court. That's good spacing. Honestly, that's a good range for Isaac. But maybe not, as Glover immediately goes flying in. But Isaac has his own counter. See, the troll bombs, weirdly enough, can end up doing more harm to Isaac than they do to Glover, with how defensive Glover is. Dude, that counter, though. That counter could be what Isaac needs to really turn the tides. Glover's doing his best to block everything. But he's kind of stuck. He's getting zoned out. It's getting very hard for Glover to get in close. But when he does, boy, is he doing damage. Isaac kind of just quivering. Oh, he actually teched that mom hit, so it did more damage to Glover. I think he needs Brimstone. He's putting up a fight. I'll give Isaac this. He is putting up a fight. I really do think he needs to. I know he doesn't want to. I know this Isaac, for some reason, wants to take the good path. He says, this tournament has too many heals. I need to be an all-timer babyface. But I think he needs to embrace his dark side. He needs to start using Brimstone. I think he just headbutted him. He needs to embrace Brimstone and use it to defeat Glover. I think he's one of the only chances we have out here. He does have Glover stuck in the corner. Glover's trying to block everything he can. Oh, but Isaac with the Yum Heart. Isaac healing with the Yum Heart. He's going to win this war of attrition against Glover. He feels it in his bones. I saw the Forever Alone attack fly come in. Mother taking out both Isaac and Glover. It's not over yet. There is a heart right next to Isaac. I don't believe he was able to get it in time. Isaac's starting to get a bit lower than Glover in health. He keeps hilariously blowing himself with bombs. And two attack flies are up. Nice combo. We're going Angel again. We're Angel spamming. The attack flies are hovering over Glover. He's using the creep to do serious damage. He's doing a great job keeping Glover zoned out. Glover's starting to get closer, though. He's meleeing Glover. He's doing his best to keep his range here. Counter into the attack flies. It's coming. Everyone is playing Civilization 6. It's a hot game. They just announced Civ 7. And the Steam Summer Sale is going on. Oh, Glover rushed in on that one. I think Glover's trying to rush in. Uh-oh, Mom. Mom might cost everything. Isaac just blew himself up. And Glover takes round 1. Because Isaac kept doing too much damage to himself. Isaac, you have to give in to Brimstone. You can't be eliminated here. Isaac, you're the one we need to beat Glover. You've got to embrace Brimstone and stop blowing yourself up and hitting yourself with Mom's foot. The creep does good damage. Spamming creep is good. Yamamura, he needs to super spam. He's got Glover, like, standing in place, blocking so much, he really needs to spam the Yamamura. Okay, he's going for the triple dice there. That was a lot of bad rolls. Did him with Mom. Glover is blocking most of it. Attack flies and counters doing good work. We're getting a lot of creep on the ground. Creep has been some of the best damage dealing to Glover. Heart and play. Hopefully, I don't think Glover can pick that up. I don't think he did. Okay, cool. Isaac's doing a lot better in this fight so far. He needs to get those hearts whenever he can. He needs every chance of healing he can get. And to stay away from his own bombs and Mom's foot. Of course, Glover himself could just do the same amount of damage with 3 hits. Brother, you gotta Brimstone him. It's the only way. The angel power, it isn't enough. You need Brimstone, Isaac. Give in to the devil. It doesn't make you a bad person. It's all in the name of stopping Glover. He won't do it. He has too much pride. Too many foolish morals. No! This is how it ends! The ad break's coming too, but it doesn't matter. He's about to blow himself up with a bomb. It's over. He lost. I can't believe this. We're so cooked. Why would you not get better than Glover? Why wouldn't you use Brimstone? Isaac is eliminated. Glover moves on in loser's bracket. Come back after the break to see the goodbye interview with Isaac. What happened? Why are we... Oh, okay, we're good. That is not the image. There we go. Okay, and we're back. Dude, does the capture card go into shit? Thank you, Dogs. Very cool. The capture card is definitely going to shit, and I don't know why. We're going to fix that in a second. Right now, we're going to focus on Isaac and saying goodbye to him. Give me just a second.
No, I tried my best, but I guess I wasn't good enough. Oh well, there's always next year's tournament.
That's not canon. Don't listen to him. He's not in charge. He doesn't pay the bills around here. He starts crying a little bit.
At least I got to make some great friends along the way. Thank you, Juice Man, for being one of them.
Goodbye, Isaac. Do not listen to him. That is not a confirmation. M.U.G.E.N 128 is not currently real. Do not listen to the child who has no authority around here. Alright, let's fix this capture card. I don't know what is happening with it. Is it this? It is this one. Let's reactivate it. Okay, good. Minor issue. Moving on. Who's next? Who's next in loser's bracket? Oh, brother. It's Sadako time. This is a real make or break moment for Kimmy as well. Because it is Sadako, the leader of the Spiral. So far, 2 of the other 3 members of the Spiral. Versus... what are you saying? Versus Maka Albarn. I love the row of Peter looking at Phoenix, looking at Pingu. I gotta look at that in a minute. I don't have it where I can read that, but that does sound pretty funny. Alright, Maka Albarn versus Sadako. We'll start with the Maka interview. After Maka defeated the Moon, she fell to the ground, exhausted, but she was able to pull it off. She was able to become victorious. But now... Maka, your opponent in round 3 of loser bracket will be none other than the Sadako Yamamura, the leader of the Spiral. You have any thoughts you'd like to share beforehand? Maka's eyes widen at the name, and she grips her scythe in her hand in anger. Sadako Yamamura, the leader of the Spiral? She's in this tournament too? Of course she's in this damn tournament. Her evil reach just won't end. Maka, I think this is the most determined I've ever seen you. Maka gives a glare that just screams determination. You bet your ass it'll be the most determined you'll see me. I won't lose to that evil hag, not if I have anything to say about it. So Maka, normally very not that confident. Oopsies. Not very confident in herself leading in these matches. Was pretty confident she was going to lose against the Moon. Sadako, she's very determined. She's very confident and focused on taking down Sadako. But let's see. What Sadako had to say after defeating Clippy. Another victory for the Spiral. Clippy may have put up a fight, but they underestimated my resolve. Now I move forward, ever closer to achieving my ultimate goal. As for you, Juice Man, remember what I said earlier. We will have our vengeance, and no one will stand in our way. Sadako, your opponent in round 3 of loser's bracket will be Maka Albarn, who is responsible for having eliminated the Moon. Do you have any thoughts you'd like to share? Her eyes narrow in a mix of anger and determination. She looks at a picture, glances at Maka Albarn's profile picture in the corner of the screen, then back at Juice Man. Maka Albarn may believe that eliminating the Moon brings them some form of satisfaction, but they have failed to grasp the severity of their actions. The Spiral is more determined than ever to avenge our fallen comrades. And as for my personal thoughts, I intend to make Maka Albarn rue the day they decide to stand against us. Rest assured, the pain I'm about to inflict will be unforgettable. Sadako, do you have any thoughts you'd like to share about Ashley being eliminated leaving you and Monika as the only remaining members of the Spiral, as well as Monika being just now knocked into a loser's bracket with you. Let's see what she has to say about that.
Ashley's elimination only strengthens our resolve. We must carry on without her and ensure that her sacrifice wasn't in vain. As for Monika, I am disappointed to see her fall, but our bond as sisters will remain unbroken. Together we will continue to fight for our cause and avenge our fallen friends.
Have you asked her about Grillby? I mean, I've mentioned it before. Do you have any more thoughts about the man who betrayed the Spiral, Grillby, and his match against Cinnamaroll in the main event later tonight?
Grillby's betrayal is a regrettable but necessary step in our quest for vengeance. His actions do not change the fact that he was once one of us, and thus deserving of our wrath. As for his match against Cinnamaroll, it holds no significance to the Spiral. Our focus remains on eliminating those who have truly crossed us. Alright, thanks for the big and nothing sandwich, Sadako. Really fucking appreciate that.
Here we go. Sadako, Maka, Albarn. Kimmy's either about to pog, cringe, or is already honk. Who knows? Let's dive right into it. Home field advantage? What is this? Who's rigging the stages for the Spiral here? Great block by Sadako there. She rushes in, grabs Maka immediately by the face, chokes her. Alright, that's a good chunk of damage from Sadako. Sadako and Maka Albarn, I think, both have very similar defenses, so they should actually be able to do damage to each other. What does she think? A big explosive kick. Dude, so fun fact, Sadako's, like, entrance, where she kills Alfred Hitchcock, apparently has, like, very, very, very subtle, quiet audio. Like, background audio from, like, an Alfred Hitchcock movie, so that shit gets the videos copyright claimed. But thankfully, it's just, like, a nothing part of the entrance, so I can just mute the section. Gamer, as the Sadako expert, when does she shoot crows? When she parts her hair, that's when you know she's about to shoot a crow at her opponent. Uh-oh, Maka's getting chainsawed. Sadako is kind of like a Dark Souls boss. She does kind of like... What's the word? Maka, keep up the blocks. Don't falter, Maka. She telegraphs her moves. That's the word I'm looking for. You can usually tell when Sadako's going to do a specific thing. You know, you don't have long to react. Like, you did not have long to see that she was going to have the bear come up with a gun. But you did see her start to lift her dress, and that should be your tell, hey, one of a few moves is coming. Get ready for it. That's bad. That's a bad move, though. That move's rough right there. Sadako taking round one. Maka in serious trouble. I was like waiting for you to go, yeah, Sadako has a very subtle reference to being a communist sympathizer. And I was like, bro. What? Why were you waiting for me to do that? Oh, the phone call! I thought that Sadako did that one. Oh, is she doing it? Oh, she's doing the big scythe! The big scythe! I don't remember what it's called. That did so much damage. Oh my god. Bro, I was waiting. Hold up, Maka's going. Big gun! Nice block there by Maka. She really does need to keep the blocks going. I don't know what character they put on Sadako. I cannot tell. What do you mean? What character they put on Sadako? You thought they're the little teddy bear? That's just like a guy. That's just like a little teddy bear, bro. Oh, he popped out. He went for the little prison shiv. It's just her childhood teddy bear, bro. She's just a little girl. Who has crows. I don't know if this is gonna hit. Oh! She stuck a teddy bear with dynamite inside of Maka. I thought she was dead. I actually thought that was an instant kill. The way she disappeared. Alright, this is back to being a close round. Soul Resonance, thank you. This is a Mark situation where they just put a different skin on a real fighting character. So they didn't. This is a... It's not really Sadako. This might be... Maka might be dead. Focal! One more hit, Maka's gone. And there it is. Maka's down. Dude, that exploding teddy bear did so much. So I changed the name to be Sadako. I believe the actual name of this character is Ella. And she's kind of just designed to be an overall reference to Onryo and the Ring kind of stuff. But it's an original character. I just changed the name to Sadako for the tournament. No, Maka. Maka is defeated by Sadako. The spiral is still hanging in there. Rip. Let's say our goodbyes. Kimmy, is there anything... I know you were a big Maka supporter. Is there anything you'd like to say to Maka before she goes? I remember when Sadako chased Yoichi with a chainsaw with a bear chasing them down. So true. Maka falls down to the ground, tired but mostly angry that she let herself down. Ugh, I lost. I lost to that hag. I should have won. How could I lose to her? The fans cheer for Maka for putting up the best fight she could and thank her for her courage. Maka can't help but give a small smile at the applause and support from the fans. Thanks everyone. I did what I could. I might not have won the match, but at least I got to show the audience a good fight. I would actually say that was a pretty good fight, the way Losers Bracket has been going lately. But either way, Maka is defeated. Sadako moves on. Oh my god, the next Losers Bracket is actually gonna be fucking insane. Oh, it's Ian's time to shine, as it is time for... the fuck is this, bro? Kururu versus Satoru Gojo is up next. Kururu, of course, very much thought he was not going to defeat Peter Griffin, and we actually have this footage from immediately after he defeated Peter Griffin last week. Kururu is in pure shock that he managed to win. He just stands there speechless for a moment before finally coming to his senses. I won? I actually won? The crowd is also in disbelief. Wait, did I really win? Like, seriously? I just defeated a Toon Force user in a match. I think that may be a first. I can hardly believe it myself. I'm speechless. Listen, you'll notice the voices change a lot between streams. Fuck you. 1 week passes. Kururu, your opponent in round 3 of Losers Bracket will be Satoru Gojo. Do you have any thoughts you'd like to share? Kururu actually winces a little after hearing the name of his next opponent. Gojo? Satoru Gojo? Am I seriously supposed to fight Gojo now? Are you kidding me? This is a joke, right? Please tell me it's a joke. It's not a joke, I'm afraid. He groans. Aw, damn it! I can't believe this. First a Toon Force user and now this, huh? Seriously, I can't believe my luck. I'm gonna be destroyed. I already know that much. Good luck, Kururu. He sighs. Thanks. I'll definitely need plenty of that. He mutters to himself as he walks towards the arena. This is not gonna end well for me at all. Kururu, maybe the least confident competitor in the entire tournament. Maybe the least self-confidence. And you know what? This time, I think he's probably right. I think Gojo's gonna kill this fucking guy. Anyway, last time, Satoru Gojo fucking beat Ben 10. If you, for a second, maybe thought Kururu wasn't fucked. Gojo beat Ben 10. Anyway, let's hear what Gojo has to say. Good. Now I can finally get to the main event. He smirks confidently as he watches Ben 10 retreat from the battlefield. Losers are nothing but stepping stones for me. I'm glad I could show everyone how strong I truly am. Now let's see who my next opponent will be. Bring it all. I'm ready to continue proving my dominance and reclaiming my spot in the grand finals. There's no stopping me now. He grins menacingly, awaiting his next challenge. Well, your next opponent in the loser bracket will be Kururu from the Kururu platoon. Do you have any thoughts you'd like to share? Oh fuck, that triggered an actual yawn. Another one? Who cares? They're all the same to me. Kururu from the Kururu platoon. I've never even heard of them, but it doesn't matter. They're all going down eventually. He stretches. I'll take care of this little insect and keep moving forward. My spot in the grand finals is mine, and nothing will stop me from reclaiming it. Victory's assured, so bring on Kururu. I'm ready for another easy win. He smirks confidently, waiting for the fight to begin. He hit him with a, yeah, I'll win. And honestly, I think we can beat the ad break on this one. I think this one may not go too long, but you know what? And I shouldn't say that. It is 200% health. Where the hell is Gojo at? Gojo is his... Which is Gojo his last name? Can I get the Japanese experts to chime in? It's like a Kazuma Kiryu question. I presume his, like, the English saying of his name would be Satoru Gojo. Or is Gojo his first name? Gojo would be his first name, because in Japan they say Satoru Gojo. So Gojo would be his first name, right? Am I fucking cooked wrong on that one? Listen, credit where it's due. Kururu kind of has done more damage to him so far. Oh, okay. I thought he was immediately going into the domain expansion. Kururu's doing a good amount of blocking. They are doing this fucking fight on the moon, which I think is a home field advantage to Kururu, but I think it ultimately really doesn't affect Gojo that much. Look at him, look at him. He spammed his little psychic attacks. What the hell is Gojo doing? Oh, whatever it was, got interrupted by Kururu. Listen, this is the most aggressive I think I've seen Kururu be. He's really keeping the moves coming, and that's really what's kept him in this. Alright, Gojo had that. He wasn't going to fall for that trick again. He was able to dodge that little upwards attack. He is starting to juggle Kururu. I think he's learning that, like, dragging Kururu along the ground like this really isn't doing that much damage to him. So he needs to focus on more melee thing. Dude, look at the curse energy emanating off of Gojo here. Literally glowing. And this could be very bad for Kururu, Gojo getting this powerful. Oh wait, hold up. It may have calmed down a bit. He was able to slide out of the way of Kururu's super there. Oh, okay, big damage. Okay, that's huge damage. What is Gojo doing? Domain expansion! He was baiting. He was baiting Gojo. I'm sorry, he was baiting Kururu. I think this will probably kill. Was this shit called the fucking void? He lived! Kururu lives! He has a chance. He just has to keep zoning Gojo out. One grab and it's over though. Wait, this could be real. The comeback's real. Oh my god. Oh my god, he did it! Kururu took round one. Just by a sliver. Just by a gentle sliver. He survived the domain expansion. And was able to keep Gojo in the corner and take him out. And Gojo's not messing around now. Gojo immediately not messing around. Holy shit, Kururu's cooking. Gojo dragging him along the moon. Dude, maybe the moon actually is a meaningful advantage to Kururu. Here come the rocks. A lot of rocks thrown at Kururu here. Gojo really amping up the aggression, trying to stay aggro here. Putting the frame rate to its absolute limit. well. Drags Kururu in, keeps him close. But Kururu hitting just enough psychic attacks to do some damage. That missile crack on his knees. He is not as missile resistant as Lelouch is. Here we go, the rocks getting thrown at all ends. A big drag from Gojo. He's back in the lead again, but we saw Kururu survive worths and make the comeback. Honestly, if he just keeps spamming the range attacks, I don't think Gojo can do much. Gojo just has to keep moving in and keep doing damage. Oh, that was smart. Kururu was looking for a heal there, but it did not work out for him. Okay, a domain expansion definitely kills from this range, but I think Gojo could just win this round and save a domain expansion if he gets one for the round 3, where it might be a bit more meaningful. Yeah, looks like Gojo's got this one for sure. There we go. We're going to sudden death. Kururu started that round strong, but Gojo fought back, kept the aggression up, took the victory. I did not expect this fight to go to a 3rd round, but here we are. Kururu, why are you just laughing? What do you know? What do you know? He's doing a lot of jumping, I think maybe trying to avoid the ground that Gojo seems to make levitate occasionally. I don't think I agree with that plan personally. Oh, that's big damage. That's big damage to Gojo. He's keeping the range aggression on. Kururu's smart. He was not falling for the domain expansion there. I think that's what Gojo go for. The cursed energy has been activated. Gojo is going full power here now. Kururu needs to be very careful and try to wait this out. I notice his super bar is constantly drained while he's like this. So basically, oh, never mind. It is out over time anyway. But it does cost him super to use the curse energy like that. So he has to be careful doing it. But you know what? If it pays off, it pays off. Oh, we got it. What is that? Why a second Kururu has landed? That's a second android doppelganger Kururu had just thrown out to distract him, and it worked! Gojo grabbed the fake Kururu instead of the real one. That's a giant android that Kururu has created to distract Gojo Satoru. That's a real secret weapon right there. Okay, I think Android Kururu might be dead. Android Kururu is definitely dead. Gojo is activating the cursed energy yet again. Trying to whittle Kururu down. We're coming to the final little bits of health for both competitors. Gojo's juggling him. Gojo is literally floor juggling him right now. Kururu trying to keep him at bay here. Gojo's not letting up. Dragging him across the ground like a train. I think there's no way. I think he's got Kururu in a loop. He's being very smart here. He pulls him in. He hits the grab. I think it's over. I think it's over. Wait. Wait. Is he coming back? Is he doing the comeback? Gojo missed. Gojo missed. Oh, Gojo got him. That was so unbelievably close. Actually an insane matchup. But ultimately, Gojo wins just barely. Moving on, Kururu is eliminated from the tournament. And let's hear what Kururu has to say. Couldn't overcome Discord Knight advantage. SMH, so true. Wins the Karo Discord Knights. Kururu lays on the ground for the fight, completely exhausted. Despite putting up a good fight, he ultimately lost. He just lies on the ground, breathing heavily while trying to process that he actually lost. Damn it! Damn it! Goodbye, Kururu. We have 4 matches left here tonight. We are almost done. Oh, fuck me, bro. Really? We gotta do this one next? It is time for Chowder versus Cirno. Why is the computer... Okay, here we go. Chowder versus Cirno is next. People, this is a hater fight. I hate Chowder. I'm a big Chowder hater. Not like the show, but like this idiot we gotta deal with. But let me tell you something. Kind of hate Cirno now too. Cirno did eliminate Hatsune Miku. Very cringe of her to do so. I think I still hate Chowder more though. So let's see Let's see how Chowder reacted after defeating Toka in an insane upset. Panting heavily and holding his belly, satisfied from eating and winning. I knew I could do it, and thanks to you, Juice Man, for letting me eat beforehand. Now on to the finals. Chowder smiles wide and skips over the other competitors, offering high fives and congratulating them on making it this far. So who's next? Bring it on. Let's eat and fight our way to glory. A week passes. Chowder, your next opponent in Loser's Bracket is Cirno, the Ice Fairy, a very tough competitor who the fans have turned on recently for having eliminated the fan favorite Hatsune Miku. Do you have any thoughts? Eager and with a full belly. Oh yeah, I've heard of her. She must be really good, but you know what? I don't care about fans or favorites. I'm here to eat and fight my way to victory. So bring it on, Cirno. Let's see who's the toughest. He flexes his arms, revealing his impressive muscles for someone his size, mainly from carrying and lifting various ingredients while cooking. Cirno. Let's see what she had to say. Where is it at? After beating Miku. One of the biggest fights tournament, Cirno just barely defeats Hatsune Miku. Literally, both of these people eliminated my runner-ups. We'll call this as soon as the ad breaks, by the way, but I'm going to keep going till then. Cirno's heart races as she listens to the crowd's reaction, a mix of shock and disbelief evident in their voices. She didn't expect to win against Hatsune Miku, let alone eliminate her from the tournament. As she catches her breath, Cirno can't help but feel a surge of confidence and pride wash over her. Ha! I told you I wasn't someone to underestimate! She shouts triumphantly, ignoring the jeers from the audience. Cirno knows that her journey through the tournament is far from over, but for now she basks in the glory of her hard-fought victory. A week passes. The audience is rabidly turned against Cirno for eliminating Miku, booing her, throwing bottles at her, and more. Everyone, except for her biggest fan in the world, Edgy, who is always in the crowd chanting, Cirno sweep! Cirno sweep! Despite the overwhelming negativity from the crowd, Cirno refuses to let it get to her. She knows she's a good fighter and deserves to be here. She relies on her friendship with Edgy and her own determination to keep pushing forward. Thanks, Edgy. Your support means everything to me. One day they'll all see that I'm not just some stupid fairy. Ad break's about to start, so we're going to real quick ad break. We'll return after these messages. Cirno says through gritted teeth, angered by the treatment she receives, but refusing to let it affect her performance in the tournament. Suddenly, a swarm of ice climbers who had been rioting in the arena all week stormed the crowd and began beating Edgy with hammers. Cirno's eyes widen in horror as she watches Edgy being attacked by the ice climbers. Without hesitation, she charges towards them, her icy wings flapping fiercely. She tries to protect her friend. She launches a flurry of icicles at the ice climbers, but there are too many of them and they easily dodge her attacks. Edgy, get out of here! You need to save yourself! She shouts, her voice filled with concern and desperation as she continues to fight off the relentless ice climbers. After the brawl subsides, Juice-Man approaches Cirno to interview her about her upcoming fight. Cirno, your next opponent will be the apprentice chef Chowder. Do you have any thoughts you'd like to share? Cirno pants heavily, her clothes torn and covered in bruises from the altercation with the ice climbers. She looks at the raptor warily, still wary of any potential tricks or traps. Another new opponent? Chowder, huh? Well, I've never faced someone like him before. He's an apprentice chef, right? Does that mean he'll try to cook me or something? She asks with a mix of curiosity and skepticism, keeping her guard up despite her exhaustion. He more so uses food to fight. Also, he ate a big meal last round and then defeated one of the top seeds in the tournament, Toka. Cirno's eyes widen in surprise at the information about Chowder's unique fighting style. She's never encountered anything like this before. Using food as weapons, that sounds unusual, but I'm not afraid of a little competition. I'll just have to be careful not to get hit with any flying utensils or dishes. She chuckles nervously, trying to ease her nerves ahead of the upcoming match against Chowder. I love both, like, reading Edgy getting beaten by hammers and then looking down and seeing Edgy in chat going, I'm here to cheer on the strongest fighter, go Cirno, go. And I also love looking at my messages during the break and seeing Ian yelling, no! Gojo's his last name! No! Is really good. Where's the Phoenix one? Hold up. It is like a lot of people looking to the right in a row. Peter Phoenix, that is a good lineup. Anyway. Cirno versus Chowder. Truly a hate-off. Who do you hate more? I think I hate Chowder more in this context. I'm mad at Cirno for eliminating Miku. I would rather Cirno go all the way than Chowder. Chowder is rushing her down, bro. She is doing hard defense, though. But he's just fucking whittling away. Oh, a foolish move, Cirno. Tried to do a single move and immediately got bonked by Chowder. Hold up, she's moving. She set a trap. Now she just, pushes him into it. Great, that's going to open up an opportunity there. Cirno's playing this very strategically, actually. Because she knows she's going to get comboed to hell if she, like, doesn't do anything. Like what's happening right now. Big move there to Cirno. Chowder rushing in. Cirno getting defensive yet again. That ice wall is a great block. It's a great defensive maneuver. Here comes the Grubble Gum, though, and that fully connects. It's going to do a chunk of damage to Cirno. Cirno has to just pick her spot if she wants to take him out here. I think there's a good chance that she charges up the near 1,000 needles or whatever the longer the fight goes, and so the extra health could give her an advantage, but it's hard to say. Dude, Chowder's rocking the fucking Grubble Gum, though. I think setting up the little ice landmines on the ground is Cirno's best strat for this fight. You want to set those on the ground, wait for Chowder to walk into him, and then as soon as he does, that's your chance to unblock and start busting out. I saw him charge that Grubble Gum up, too. Cirno's a little too focused on her strat, not really paying attention to the fight at hand. Hold up, a recovery. She's healing. That's a free heal. It's not a lot. It's not a lot of healing, but it is some free healing. She was able to fight out of whatever the food he was about to use is. I don't really know exactly which one it was. She may be saving her needles for round 2. Which, if you think you've got round 1 in the bag, I think is the right play. But I'm not sure how confident I would be that round 1 is in the bag here. Because Chowder's looking like he's about to get it if he can get one more combo off. But Cirno also doing something big here, spreading out some needles of her own, keeping Chowder at a distance. Round 1 could go to anyone. Grubble Gum, and that's going to win it. Chowder's going to win round 1 with Grubble Gum. That's definitely like the MVP move for Chowder, is Grubble Gum for sure. And it's also like one of my favorite episodes of Chowder, so Grubble Gum's based as hell, honestly. Now Cirno has saved up quite a bit of energy. Let's see if that pays off here in round 2. Slight desync now. Uh-oh. Let's see if I can fix this mid-fight. He's hitting the Grubble Gum. You know what Grubble Gum looks like? Hopefully that fixed it. You just missed a little bit of the Grubble Gum animation. Hopefully we're a bit better now. She's playing smart. She's trying to stay oh, she unblocked it just the wrong time on that one. Took some unnecessary damage from that hit. Cirno could be going down. I'm sorry, Edgy. In order to cook food, it must be hot, and hot is the opposite of ice. So fucking true, Frosty. Ironic name. You would know the opposite of ice. We got the expert opinion there. Cirno almost stuck up behind him. I don't like that sandwich move. I don't like the way the sandwich flops and wiggles. I hate it. Uh-oh, it looks like people are not praying for Cirno enough. Cirno could be going down here. You can't tell me Chowder's gonna take out the person who took out Miku. Cirno's gone. Chowder 2-0'd. It's Chowder and Kimchi, to be specific, but damn, I'm really like Pokemon Quad weak to fire as Frosty fan. Oh, that's just Kimchi's way of saying he likes you. Wow. I'm sure that doesn't mean anything to Cirno, though. And just like that, Chowder wins, and we are all sons of bitches. Kimchi. Dude, we're so cooked. Chowder is still in this. I'm about to call in a fucking hit squad, bro. Chowder cannot make it out of the next round. I swear to fucking God, I'm calling the hit in. It's time now. Mung doll. It's time for Marcus Damon versus the Harvest Farm. Well, let's say goodbye to Cirno real quick. Edgy, is there anything you'd like to say to Cirno in her final goodbye? Cirno staggers back, her body aching and covered in sticky residue from the Grubble Gum attack. She looks at Chowder with a mix of disappointment and respect. Well, that was unexpected. I never thought someone would use candy as a weapon, but you played your cards well, Chowder. Better luck next time. She smiles weakly, shaking hands with her defeated opponent before making her way out of the arena. Last call for Edgy if he wants to say goodbye to Cirno. Otherwise, we're going to move on to the Harvest Moon Farmer versus Marcus Damon. Well, let's go do Marcus. Let's talk to Marcus first. Who did Marcus beat last time? I don't remember. Oh, it was Mangle. He beat Mangle last time. Marcus basically just, after he beat Mangle, kind of just wiped the sweat off his brow and was like, "Ooh, I got a little outnumbered there, considering how many animatronics were there." And it's true, he did, but he still won. Marcus Damon. Your opponent round 3 of loser bracket will be the Harvest Moon Farmer, a competitor some believe wouldn't be in loser bracket if Grillby hadn't cheated. Have any thoughts you'd like to share? He cracks his knuckles and grins confidently. Farmer? Heh, what's he gonna do? Oh wait. Farmer? Heh, what's he gonna do? Toss hay bale at me? Doesn't matter how he got here. I'll beat him all the same. Well, you know what? Short and to the point. Speaking of short and to the point, we have Paul Heyman to speak for the Farmer here. Shock, despair, disbelief. Yes, Marcus. Yes. Yes, Marcus. Underestimate him. Later that night, Heyman cuts a promo about the upcoming fight between Harvest Moon Farmer and Marcus Damon, a champion street boxer and hero of the digital world. Except I typoed it, but that doesn't matter. Heyman is pacing back and forth as his sweat begins to pour down his forehead. Marcus Damon, the big shot from the digital world, has been kicking ass and taking names. He's taken out some of the biggest names of all time. Heyman motions his arm to the screen with footage of some of Damon's recent wins over other competitors. But my client, the Harvest Moon Farmer, is one of the baddest men to ever step into that ring. So Damon better be ready to get his lights put out. I've never seen Data Squad, but Marcus seems like a cool guy. Beat up Farmer, Marcus. Sorry you weren't with Marcus day one. Can't be with him now. Edgy says, but at least he's still got the Missingno. Dude, you sure do have Missingno still. Dude, Heyman even says that. Heyman it said he was with Glover since day one. He does not say that about the Harvest Moon Farmer. I like to think, you know, we paid him to be the mouthpiece for Glover and Farmer. I like to think he actually saw something in Glover, whereas Farmer is just like a paycheck, you know. He's the mouthpiece for the Farmer, but he's like Glover's manager, you know. Where the fuck is the... I always short circuit when I have to figure out where the Harvest Moon Farmer is. There he is. I have no idea who's coming out of this one victorious. It's fighting time. So Data Squad, because you never watched Data Squad, Marcus's gimmick is that he punches Digimon, like he actually fights them himself, and then uses the data that he gets from punching them to, like, Digivolve his Agumon. He's just, like, the guy who will fight Digimon himself. He saw the steroids in Glover. So steroids is magic! There's a difference! We don't test for one of those. I really was gonna say, like, I think Farmer has an advantage here because he's too short for Marcus to hit. But Marcus is actually doing the smart thing and just fucking picking him up with one hand and punching him square in the face. That being said, the Farmer is still very fast and very much still putting up a fight here. Big bonky on the toes there. I think we got 2 fights left after this. Of course, the main event of Grillby and Cinnamaroll. And we have... Oh, of course, the next match, Riku and Kine versus Kazuma Kiryu. How fucking course, how could I forget that incredible matchup? I love it's like a harvest. It's like the Farmer's like running circles around Marcus, and every now and again Marcus will catch him and just fucking choke slam him. I think that the downside for Marcus here is I don't think he can hit his super. Like, I don't think he can connect with the digital punch against the Farmer. This is a damn slobber knocker. Well, actually, you just said a damn slobber knocker. You could be talking about Kiryu versus Riku and Kine. But I think you're talking about this one, because these two are beating the shit out of each other. This is an actual, like, fight. And they're doing it on the street, too. In the Pokemon world, no less. So definitely no home field advantage for either one of them. Dude, let me tell you, I'm a hungry boy. Bite at his ankles, Farmer. I'm gonna make some damn food after this. Takes a lot out of me, you know. It's a lot of commentary. It's really universe days. That's a big damage to Marcus. Marcus was in the lead. No, never mind. He's not in the lead anymore. Oh, is Marcus gonna get it? I'm sorry. Is Farmer gonna get it? Or is Marcus? I'm about to sneeze. I'm about to mute myself and sneeze. I feel it coming. Can I stop it? Can I stop it so we can continue watching the stream match? Farmer takes round 1. That was close though. That was they like gassed each other round 1. Do either of them still have anything left? Dude, Farmer definitely does. He immediately went in. Oh, he couldn't hit the digital punch. I think that's what's gonna cost Marcus everything here. He's spot dodging. He's spot dodging. Oh, he was able to wiggle out of his grasp. I think Farmer's learning here. He's like a tree. Chop him down. Go for his Achilles tendon, Farmer. Cut it with an axe. Hammer him in the kneecap. I need one of you to take... the winner of this doesn't immediately face Chowder, but I would love for one of you to take Chowder out. It would feel very good. Fish is now playing Blade and Sorcery. Fish! Quit playing Blade and Sorcery! You've got a match against Kazuma Kiryu coming up next. You should be focused on your match. I can't believe Kine would do this. No team synergy whatsoever. It's actually, like, incredible. Because, like, this, you look at this fight, it looks like it's all Farmer, but it's actually, like, close, and not just because, like, one is overpowered than the other. It's just, he hits some low moves, and they actually connect. Don't worry, fam, they're playing together. I don't know the game, so I didn't know if it was multiplayer or not, thank God. Still, isn't this why they're in losers bracket in the first place? They need to be focusing. They're fighting Kiryu, dang it. I'm not even worried about if they beat Kiryu. I'm worried about if they do beat Kiryu, Look how bad's it gonna look on Kiryu if he's beaten by 3 guys who were playing fucking Might and Magic or whatever before the fight. I mean, Fish and Kiryu are playing together. Well, you know what? That's still not good for Riku and Kine as a unit. Might be worse. I think Farmer's taking it. Farmer's got the lead again, this time with more health on the line. Marcus can turn around, obviously, but I think Farmer... I think the height advantage really helped Farmer here in this one. It was still close. There wasn't much for me to say. It's kind of just the same moves over and over, but... This was definitely like an actual fight. I gotta respect it. This was the closest thing to a street brawl we've had, besides maybe Homura and John Rambo at the very start of the tournament. Which ironically was on the Harvest Moon stage, now I think about it. Yeah, he got him. Farmer moves on. Oh my god, nightmare fucking match in Losers next week. Holy shit. Farmer has a weird habit of like turning his back to opponents and doing nothing. What is he cooking with that? He's probably charging shit. I feel like that's when he's like getting ready to drop the seeds that go like, or the water or whatever. That like ground hazard he has. It's time to say our goodbyes to Marcus. Listen, both Paul Heyman guys did win tonight. Dang, good job, Marcus. See what Marcus has to say for his goodbye. Marcus is sprawled out on the ground, battered and bruised, panting heavily. He grunts and rubs his chin. Ah, damn it. I really thought I had him. You know, some people, they just don't have much. They just lose and they gotta go. He did good with a height disadvantage. Marcus did try. I like Marcus. Honest to God, maybe would have been a better Chowder matchup. I don't know. Chowder would have comboed the hell of him. It's hard to say, but we'll never know. I think Farmer might be better against Chowder. Applause for Marcus. You know what? Everyone is saying he did a good job. The crowd gives a standing ovation to Marcus. Impressed greatly by his fights, despite the loss. Marcus, surprised by the applause, grins despite his defeat. He takes a bow and puts on a cocky bravado to cover up his disappointment. Yeah, I know I'm awesome. Put it in the history books. I put up one hell of a fight. Goodbye, Marcus. Gone. Oh, I simply like Marcus for being a fair opponent. A rarity. So true. This is a completely random. Someone in the Dead by Daylight chat just said anybody watching the debate. So that's a fucking ticking time bomb waiting to go off for the people who keep up with the Dead by Daylight chat shenanigans. Kazuma Kiryu versus Riku and Kine. Now, normally I would sit all the fellas down with Kiryu and have a little discussion, but Kiryu actually met up with Riku and Kine backstage before the matchup. And we have footage of that. And we're going to go to it right now. Kiryu notices the trio and walks towards them. Ah, you must be Riku and Kine, correct? Ku says, that would be us. How do you know our names? I did my research before the tournament. I've never heard of you three before, but the same can be said for most of the contestants. Oh yeah, I guess most people never heard of us before. We aren't really popular like the other fighters. Popularity doesn't mean much in a death match. Anyone can be a strong combatant. Kiryu looks them up and down for a moment. Oh yeah, Kine's the fish. That's right. I mean, just look at me. I'm literally a fish. I'm still in the tournament. And what are your skills? You three look unique to say the least. I've never seen a fish, a bird, and a mole before. That's not fucking true. You've never seen any of those before? First of all, I'm a hamster, not a mole. Me and Rick may look a little different, but don't be fooled. We're pretty strong. I'm a fish! That's about it. Nothing special about me. A unique team to say the least, and I'd like to see for myself how strong you three are. I'm glad you're looking forward to a fight. You seem pretty strong yourself. Yeah, you look like a tough guy, if I'm being honest. Very polite, very polite. The only debate I'm going to be a part of is who would win a fight, a Yakuza chairman with multiple different fighting styles or 3 small animals. Hey! Rick is a pretty big hamster. He's like, that homeboy is like, in some games, Rick is like way bigger. He's like twice the size of Kirby. And that's like a hamster up to my waist, bro. That's a big fucking hamster. That's Puga, which means Rick Kine is there. And Kiryu is here. Fellas, I think Kiryu's biggest win today is if he wins here, is that Anzu won because I just came to the realization that he simply can't beat Armstrong. Oh, Anzu lost because I came to the realization that he simply can't beat Armstrong. Who knows? Who knows? Here we go. Rick Kine were sent to losers bracket by Armstrong, by the way. Similar to Anzu. Oh, we're fighting in Pack World. Oh, fuck, he's coming in! He's coming in hot! I don't know why I thought that was about to do damage to Rick. And the fight's underway. Who did Kiryu beat in losers bracket last? It was someone crazy. I gotta look this up now. Oh, it's General Zod. That's right. That's actually not that crazy. Alright, well, he's immediately roadkill. He is fucking obliterating Rick Kine, bro. He is terrible. Big Kine hit! That was a huge Kine hit. Dude, Kine is spamming. Kine is spamming. He just threw Rick like a fucking hamster. Yeah, it was Michael. He's General Zod. Michael. He's not giving him a moment, bro. It's an infinite combo. Yeah, hate to see Rick Kine go down, to be honest. Yeah, that pot and face your loss like a man, but they're not a man. They're a fish, a bird, and a hamster. Dude, he broke the pot with a motorcycle. Bro, it's not fair. There's nothing they could do. Actual obliteration. See, Armstrong simply goes, sorry, super armor, and do one punch and Kiryu is dead. So true. I don't have a counter. That's what Nano Machine, son. Yeah, Anzu couldn't take him out either. We'll go over well, we'll see. If there's an ad break coming, we'll go over the next stream's matches before the main event. Otherwise, we'll do the main event first. Nani? Nano Machine? I appreciate that Rick and Kine, they do a little bit. Mostly Kine did like a little bit of damage to Kiryu before you comboed them. I'm gonna go ahead and adjust the ratings. I'm gonna go ahead and just and set Kazuma Kiryu to be ready to move on in the next round. No offense to Rick and Kine, but I think the writing's on the walls here. Oh my! A move I've never seen used before and it doesn't matter? They used an actual super? Goodbye? Good job. Good job. Real Yakuza use a gamepad. That's so fucking based. Holy shit. And just like that, Rick and Kine are gone. Who did they beat last time? Was it Seth Rollins? It was Seth Rollins. Bro is great with the fucking Marvel vs. Capcom assist with Majima. He, like, knows when to break combos. Dude, Majima's so fucking... Majima, I genuinely think, is what makes Kiryu as good as he is. Like, yeah, he combos like crazy, but Majima's nuts. Alright, let's say our goodbyes to Riku and Kine. Majima allows Kiryu some leeway due to his glass cannon status. It's the other way around. He was given glass cannon status because he had so many combos and was able to use Majima. Like, if you get rid of Majima, I probably increase his health by quite a lot. Because you can't really combo Kiryu because he has Majima that he can proc at any moment. So I have to make him take more damage. If you're able to combo him, his health goes up because he can eat some combos. Because he's so good at comboing, his health goes down. Or, no, sorry, his attack goes down. My kayfabe. Listen, sorry. Rick is really pissed by the fact they lost again. That Kiryu bastard. Just our luck, we'd fight a strong opponent and lose. Rick, please don't be upset. There is nothing we could have done. Kine starts making sad fish noises. Alright, we're getting ready for an ad break. So let's take a moment. Let's advertise the next stream. Let's talk about what's coming up. Here's what you can look forward to before our main event. How many matches? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 losers bracket and 4 winners bracket. Very good. So 12 total for next week. No more 3-hour streams, boys. We're so in it. In winners bracket, we will, next stream, this is what you get to look forward to next week. Winners bracket will be Ice Climbers versus Senator Armstrong, Missingno versus Lelouch, Monokuma versus the Palico, and the Rabbid versus the Green Lantern. In losers bracket, we have Metal Gear Rex versus Sadako, Cubone versus Glover, that's a hitbox nightmare, Rambo versus Gojo Satoru, Petey Piranha Plant versus Chowder, Monika versus the Harvest Moon Farmer, Kim Pine versus Kazuma Kiryu, Homer Simpson versus Smile Dog, and Anzu Masaki versus either Cinnamaroll or Grillby, depending on who wins this upcoming matchup. That is what you have to look forward to in the next stream. We will be right back after these messages for our main event of Cinnamaroll versus Grillby. And we are back from ads, and the crowd is not happy about the announcement of Harvest Moon Farmer versus Monika. Anyway, let's see how Cinnamaroll reacted to defeating Kung Fu Man last week. That's the wrong one. There we go. Cinnamaroll pants once again, standing over his defeated opponent with a bit of triumph.
Phew. Told you I wasn't that bad.
A week passes. Cinnamaroll, your opponent for round 3 of Loser's Bracket will be the much-hated Grillby, a former member of the Spiral who many people despise due to his cheating in the tournament, despite his insistence that he's a hero. What are your thoughts?
He seems like an interesting opponent. I'm a little concerned for this fight. I've seen him cheat in fights before, but no. I can't think like that. I can beat him.
Cinnamaroll, I have to be honest. This might be the most unified the crowd has ever been in rooting for you over your opponent. Cinnamaroll was caught a bit off guard by that statement before putting a very determined expression on.
Guess Grillby being more hated than me pays off. I'll take it.
But let's cut to some footage of Grillby after he defeated Ippo in a controversial match last week when he hit him with his kill him in one hit move. Grillby panted heavily, his flames flickering weakly as he caught his breath. He had just barely managed to defeat Ippo Makanuchi, but it had taken everything he had. As he glanced over at the exhausted Ippo, he couldn't help but feel a twinge of guilt. That was harder than I expected, he muttered to himself, wiping sweat from his brow. But I did it. On to the next round. Grillby walked over to congratulate Ippo, extending a hand to help him up. You put up a hell of a fight, man. I won't forget that. He smiled warmly, genuinely appreciating the effort Ippo had put into their match. A week passes. The Moon and Sasquatch of the Spiral are eliminated from the tournament. Sadako and Monika have sworn revenge on Grillby for betraying the Spiral, whereas Ashley seems indifferent. The crowd still seems unsure of if Grillby has turned a new leaf, or if he is still a dirty cheater, considering the surprising use of his Infinite Inferno Burst attack used to defeat Ippo. Grillby sighed, trying to ignore the whispers and rumors surrounding him. He knew he had to prove himself if he wanted to gain the crowd's trust back. I understand why people are suspicious of me, but I've changed. I'm fighting for what's right now, not for some secret organization. He took a deep breath, steeling himself for the upcoming match. As for my new attack, the Infinite Inferno Burst, it's just another tool in my arsenal. Sure, it can be powerful, but I'll only use it when necessary. Grillby hoped his words would resonate with the audience, convincing them of his sincerity. Time will tell if I can truly earn their trust again. With that, he focused on preparing for his next match, determined to show everyone that he was no longer the same monster they had grown to fear. Grillby, your next opponent will be Cinnamaroll, a competitor who has seemingly had the opposite trajectory as you. He started out the tournament by talking a big game, but being hated by the crowd, whereas now he seems to be having a bit of a comeback in popularity due to his expanding moveset. You have any thoughts you'd like to share? Grillby raised an eyebrow, intrigued by Juice Man's words. Cinnamaroll, huh? He seems to be quite the enigma. He thought for a moment, studying the little information he had on his opponent. Well, I'll have to be cautious of his expanding moveset, but at the end of the day, I know I have what it takes to beat him. Grillby's flames danced confidently. I'll use my speed and elemental magic to keep him off balance, while looking for opportunities to exploit any weaknesses. This will be a tough match, but I won't let the crowd's opinion sway me. I'll show them who the real Grillby Firestone is. With that, he returned to preparing for the fight, eager to face Cinnamaroll and continue his journey through the tournament. And everyone, it is time now for your main event of the evening, Grillby versus Cinnamaroll. Who is gonna take it? Who is gonna face Anzu Masaki in the next round? We're losing a big person. Listen, no matter what, whether you like them or don't like them, we're losing a big personality. These are two actual characters, and one of them's going away forever. Who's it gonna be? Cinnamaroll, Grillby. They'll be fighting. I think this is the Oscorp Lab. A height equality here. Immediately kicked in the face is Cinnamaroll. Grillby trying to immediately make some distance between them. Cinnamaroll, I think, isn't sure what to do. Cinnamaroll isn't used to fighting such a small lad. He's throwing a little cupcake. He's trying to move in fast. Grillby is keeping his distance. Grillby is not wanting to approach Cinnamaroll here. He is playing extremely cautiously. Oh, but Cinnamaroll baited that out. Oh, and I knew their names. I knew their names for a bit. No, that's not. Oh, God. Ian, I know you're watching. Ian, I know you're watching. What are their names? What are the little guys' names? That was Mocha, right? That one was named Mocha. I think I remember. No, that's hot chocolate. That was hot chocolate. Hot cocoa? It's like mocha. Is it brown sugar? They're just all food names. My God, an actual super has hit. This is probably content I can help, honestly. It's a good move. I don't think it's enough to take out Grillby. Grillby has such a lead right now. Cinnamaroll, he's just trying. He's got to hit him with the rear view. It's the only way. There's the idiot. All right, I'm gonna look this up. That motherfucker comes in all the time. I want to say her name is like Hotshot. They're all siblings, by the way. I did know that. They are all siblings. Cinnamaroll's siblings. I was lied to. They're friends. Cappuccino, espresso, mocha. Milk is the baby. Who the fuck is the brown Cinnamaroll? Spin for your life. Fuck that stupid ass lingering hitbox. So true. Brown Cinnamaroll. Name. It's Mocha. Alright, that's Mocha that he keeps bringing out. I definitely just saw like the little Power Ranger come out for a second. Is that Grillby making that noise? What the hell is that? Cinnamaroll's done a lot better this round, at least. Dude, Cinnamaroll needs to just keep spinning to win. What is that? Why did Cinnamaroll just start, like, ominously levitating towards him? Cinnamaroll activated the analog horror mode, and it actually worked for a bit. Cinnamaroll's doing better this round, but Grillby's still doing big damage. There comes Mocha. There comes that was just a very strong rabbit. I don't know that character. That was a very muscular rabbit in a green outfit. Anime Cinnamaroll, perhaps? No! No! No, the Infinite Inferno burst! But Cinnamaroll lived! Cinnamaroll lived the Infinite Inferno burst. But one more hit and Cinnamaroll's dead. I think it's over. I think there's no shot. Cinnamaroll, you have to hit the rear view. It's the only way. He's spamming the kanji. No! I can't believe this. Cinnamaroll actually lived the Infinite Inferno burst. He fought so hard. But now we must say goodbye. Fuck this stupid ass kanji. Cinna tried. I would say the kanji's busted was not high for him. Cinnamaroll sits on the ground, defeated and exhausted. His head was lowered to the floor as he tried to think about what to do next. Was this really all that was going to happen? He made it farther than he was expecting. He supposed that might have been what he wanted originally, but he found himself upset at the fact that he was out so soon. Trying are for losers, winning is for winners. And there you have it. Cinnamaroll has been defeated. We end tonight's stream. Some people moving on, many people not. Another sad day. Grillby versus Anzu Masaki next week. Let's take a look at. Let's end the stream by taking a look at everyone's predictions. Let's see how predictions are standing. Currently in first place prediction. Oh my God! It's Kimmy. What a comeback! Kimmy is currently in first place prediction-wise, with 2 points ahead of Ultra's not real prediction. Ultra's fake prediction is in second place. Ultra's real prediction is in third place. Mako is in 4th. I'm in 5th. Frosty's in 6th. And Kimmy's prediction, where she only picked people in round 1, is in last, obviously. We probably don't even need to mention that one anymore. I don't think that can do any better. Luck is ahead. I think it's because she has Petey Piranha as her runner-up. Yeah, so of her top 4, one of them is in winners, which is Lelouch, and then Petey Piranha and Smile Dog are still in the tournament. For Ultra's fake predictions, Ben-10 and Hatsune Miku are gone, but Senator Armstrong is in winners and Kiryu's in losers. For Ultra's real predictions, Ben-10, Courage the Cowardly Dog, and Metal Sonic are all gone, and Gojo's in losers. Mako has lost Toka, Homura, and the Moon, but he has Kiryu. I lost Toka, Miku, and I just lost Ashley, but I still have Sadako. And then Frosty has lost everyone but the farmer, because he also had Ippo, the Moon, and Leatherface. But his other predictions must have been real bad, because his score is way lower. She also predicted Monika going out this round. That's crazy. Let's go, not last. Oh yeah, didn't you, like, predict Monika would lose to Mothra or something this round? Incredible. Anyway, hey, thanks for all coming. Losers bracket's rough. It's rough. I think we're at the point where it's gonna be rough no matter what. Let's look at the positive. Let's take positive looks. All right. It's easy to boo the negatives, and there's a lot of them. Let's take a small look at the positives. Farmer's still in it. He's still going. Say what you will about Senator Armstrong. He's a character, at least. Something's going on with Missingno. There's at least a storyline there. Kimmy's a big fan of Lelouch. She's in it. Monokuma and Palico, at least one of them gets to move on next week. Those are two good guys. Metal Gear Rex versus Sadako is going to be a weird fight. Cubone and Glover, we're losing somebody with a goofed up hitbox. Anzu can probably beat Grillby. That's a positive. Rambo and Gojo is going to be a good fight. Petey Piranha, you're either going to see me cry or pog based on if he beats or loses the Chowder, so that's entertaining for you. There you go. There's some positives for next week. Anyway, thanks for coming. I'm going to go get food. I really appreciate you all coming out. Good stream, good fights. I will see you all next time.